Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. Very happy to have you all in here with us. It is a gloomy, rainy day, and again here in the rainy season in Japan, and my coffee is so hot I can't even sip it. And that's a good thing.
That just sounds like a skill challenge right there.
Yeah, well, I prefer things to be a correct temperature.
Fair
Over
enough.
here in Japan, they say I have a cat tongue. It's not true. I can eat hot food, but I prefer to eat food properly.
Indeed.
Yeah. Actually, the Japanese are really weird about that. They eat their food way, way too hot. It's almost like a cultural thing. So much so that a lot of people, particularly men, have stomach issues because they eat their food too hot too often.
Do
It's weird.
they go to the gym also so they can feel the burn?
It's become quite popular actually. That
Good.
that company 24 hour fitness
Uh-huh.
is booming in Japan, and a lot of people are going to it. My son, his
I
wife, my son-in-law, and even
I
I
went
think my daughter too.
to 24-hour fitness one time and they have a machine. It's the only place I've seen that has a machine for supine bench,
Hmm.
where you actually get to use your triceps and shoulders. And it, that I'm a lot better on supine than I am a normal bench. I was able to put up like 500 pounds.
Oh wow, I don't I have no understanding of the nautilus equipment that are running around the world today. I'm old enough that we use free weights,
Mm.
so
Yes, we
I
did
like
it.
free weights.
We get it. You helped build the pyramids. You're that old.
I'm just saying that we didn't really have those things around at the schools I went to. They existed, but it was all free weight. And then by the time I was older, I wasn't really playing around with weights anymore.
Yeah, but the question
Playing
is,
with a
when are you kids going
different
to
type of weight.
become movie stars?
I didn't get that at all, Dragon.
And so, when are you kids going to become movie stars?
I would hope they wouldn't do that. That would be a horrible thing to happen.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you're in Japan, not Hollywood.
It doesn't matter. It would be a horrible thing to happen. Those people are awful.
That's why he sold all his stuff to them. They're terrible.
Hmm. They're horribly overpaid drama queens. I wouldn't wish that on anyone's kids.
Mhm.
I can't wait for AI to wipe them all out, and we'll never have to see them again. I truly can't wait.
Woohoo.
It's going to be great. No, no, no,
I
Yay,
want to
my
watch
cupcakes.
Super Sentai. And go look. Oh, look, it's just the sun.
no, 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 no. No, no.
Fine, Kamen
I
Rider.
mean, my kids they're fine looking, I suppose, but they're pretty normal people. They don't have the charisma that je ne sais quoi for such things. But like I said, I wouldn't wish that upon them. No,
Flying saucer is in the chat.
okay.
Welcome.
Thank you, lady.
Hello, hello.
But anyway, yeah, we're here to continue adventures in the Fortress of Hope, which we haven't seen. Where were we?
You
we were
just
heading
got
back.
your butt kicked by mimics. Not you specifically, but Dragon had his max health reduced by like 40. So he needs
that's right.
he needs. Now you actually have a spell, a level 1 will spell that can restore at diminishing returns, kind of like your potions. It can restore max health loss.
Oh, okay.
So the first time you hit him with it, it's a D12. Second time, D10, and that resets
I
each
see.
month.
Oh, that's very handy of me. But we went back to town anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm soaking in the healing pool.
Well, the healing pool won't restore your missing max health. You have to
Yes.
be hit by that spell.
So I'm doing the spell thing on everybody, and it takes a week, I guess.
Yep. So let's see here. Week. So
All right, so
roll.
mark off a week on your training, guys.
Yep. So do Chester roll a D12, a D10, D8, D6, D4 for me. Get to roll all the dice.
Okay.
Okay, my Internet Explorer won't open.
7. Do I add anything to it?
Your proficiency.
Today I
Oh,
learned that Dragon
one.
still uses Internet Explorer.
okay, my
Not
proficiency.
Internet Explorer itself,
Wait.
but
The
Internet
plus one you get for
Explorer.
every 5 levels you have.
So just that. I don't
Okay,
know.
okay.
Do I apply Arcane Weave or anything like that?
No, just the plus because
So
the
8.
8. All right, so then roll a d10 plus 1.
I'm using an
8.
Explorer as in the
I'm
what
doing a good job.
browsing on the
Doing a
evening.
good job. Roll a d8 plus 1.
2.
Reroll that. You can reroll that.
I got you, Dre. I'm just messing with you. That's all.
9.
There you go.
It's better.
All right. So, there we go.
3.
3. So let's see, and
4.
4. So we have 7, 15 plus 4, so 29. So everybody's max health is healed by 29 points. So
Up
everybody
to your original max. Yeah.
up to your original max. So everyone gets 29 points. I believe that was roughly most everyone. I think Dragon may be off by like
5.
by 5. But next month you can get that restored. And there's other potions and cakes and things you can eat to restore that. So Dragon, roll a d4 for me because you can eat Goblin Ramsay's special pancakes to get.
Goblin Ramsay.
Oh
get
yeah,
those
that's
back.
right. The downtime cooking.
Yep.
We yeah. We could have all technically been full just from that.
Well, I mean it has it too has a diminishing return. So
Fair enough.
It's okay. I have magic. Why not use it?
this is the most magic that's been used this entire time.
Maybe.
All right, 4. So you're off by 1 point, Dragon. Ooh, oh no. And it's not like you're gonna go be fighting mimics because I'm tired of mimics.
Yay.
Okay,
That was
so I guess back to the adventure after
back
this
to the adventure, you
fun little
guys.
excursion.
Okay.
You know, after getting healed and your max health repaired by your magnanimous wizard of choice, he basically got to use the magic that he has. And you all head back down to the first layer. The giant freezing skeleton and the drake are still fighting.
We
Um,
do. I don't know if we can handle this place.
Well, I mean, you're not going to be fighting them. You're just supposed to be mapping it out. Each one of the
Yeah.
different layers.
All right. Who's mapping?
That'd be GOP because he's the one in
I'm-
the walking typewriter.
Okay, fair enough. I guess I'll be mapping. I don't actually have to
But
write
does-
this down, do I?
Yeah, you
Does
should
the map sing?
meticulously.
Oh,
Meticulous. Get some graph paper.
no, I don't have any graph paper. At least
Well-
nowhere I can find it off the top, just right off the bat.
Just open up a paint document.
Hmm.
Fine. This is more work than I.
You said a week went by?
Well, it's better you than me.
I mean, if you're going to make me have to contend with something that literally has a 30 melee defense, you're going to be the one drawing the map.
Hmm.
I feel like somewhere along the lines my plans have backfired on me.
I am.
Well, you know what they say, everything with a good engine has exhaust.
I gotta actually find a drawing
Still need fuel.
on my computer.
Well, he has fuel.
Yeah, I'm plenty good with all that.
Yeah, his suit harnesses his own bioelectric impulse. Because it's magic. Anyways, so, well, semi-magical clockwork nonsense. So, as you're going down, there we go. You guys have arrived at the same level that you were at before. The two titans that are fighting pretty much pay you no mind. They don't even realize that you're there. They don't realize anyone's there, really. I mean,
So if they're fighting, do they have any treasure that happen to be laying around?
you can look for some. Would you like to make a survival roll and see if there's treasure?
No.
Chester
can,
say
lady.
no.
Well, I mean,
Chester
is he the
say
party
no.
leader?
No.
Yes.
No.
All right, make your roll, lady. You're an owl. Birds love shiny things.
This is true, but I'll make sure I don't get in their way. Let's
Okay.
see. Survival roll. My survival is a 4.
So +4 +1 for being level 5, which is
Oh,
your
let me get to the dice.
Remember, the title for the bonus you get every 5 levels, which is a +1 to all rolls, is referenced as your proficiency. So if you read something that says proficiency, you know that if you're level 15, you get +3. If you're level 10, you get +2, and if you're level 5 or higher, you +1 until you reach level 10. If you're
Okay,
below
so
level 5,
that's a +1 +4.
so +5 total. And survival, I believe, goes off of intelligence, if I'm not mistaken.
Which is a 16, so that's a +3.
+3. So, yep, you have a +8. 1d20 +8. That's a great. That's the
Is there
great thing
any
about.
buffs for me anywhere?
I mean, unless
I
I
mean,
roll something before you do, but
would you like to
You're
cast a
all on your
spell on
own with the
yourself?
dragon and the skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Feathers may
Well,
fly.
I feel like we should
I
have passed them by now.
I would have hoped so, but we
Well,
have
Yeah.
we have
you have, but she hasn't.
greedy
She's
party
stuck
members.
Oh
back
boy.
there.
Oh boy,
Uh,
Well,
I'm gonna die first.
we split the
lady, do
party.
you have your next backup character ready just in case?
We
You
got
should
the
cast flower. You should cast flower power on yourself because you get +1 action in your next round. So when you make the check, you still have 2 actions to run away if you need to.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's a level 1 spell.
Yep.
Just keep track of how many spells you have for the day, which is 2 plus your intelligence modifier. You have 5. So you cast flower power as one of your spells. And you can do that as a move action. So you move action
So
to
it's
cast a
not a
spell.
+1 for this row, but the next row.
No, you get +1 action. It's not a plus to the roll. You get a whole action. So
Okay, here we
you
go.
basically, yep. So you can basically attempt this twice and still try to run away.
25.
You do see treasure.
Oh.
There's
Is it
treasure littering the floor that they are basically
I am not.
standing.
I am not going to go underneath them. No, 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 no.
Why? It's right
Yeah.
there, lady.
It's
Right for the taking.
There is treasure
GOP
up
needs to
against
zip
the
it.
wall.
There was what?
There's also treasure up against the wall, but the most accessible piece of treasure that you could potentially get is a long stick that is
Oh.
poking out from the side. Make another survival roll for me, please. This one I'll give to you for free because I asked it for you.
Oh no, it gives you
Nope.
the scurvies.
No. Is it a good
So,
stick?
so this is going into the second round. So in this, you'll have a move action and 2 main actions. So flower power will be active after you make this roll. So you'll have basically up to 3 move actions to try to snatch this object and escape. And you can fly.
But I get a +1 for this one, right?
No. You get
No,
an
it's a
additional.
movement. It's just a move.
It's a whole action. It could be an attack. It could be a move. But I don't
No,
think you
it's
want to
not an
attack
attack.
anything.
You said that one was free, right?
Well, it's a 10 because you get +8 survival roll. So
Okay.
you know what it is with a 10. It's a bow that's sticking out.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get it.
Well,
what
we
I
don't even
thought.
know you're over there. We've
No.
already
No,
passed
no.
by.
I'm
They've
trying to get
gone.
it then.
Anyone
they've gone
seen
over.
Miss Shell? She appears to have disappeared.
Who's that?
Yeah, you guys are where the mimics are, kind of looking for any kind of treasure because you left pretty quickly after that,
We'll search in a place that doesn't have a drake.
and a giant skeleton.
Oh, I
Mhm.
was thinking GOP. You know that circus we ran into? One of the clowns who should be called Gavanicus Nuscomicus.
It's a
Ooh, that could be cool.
bit too Latin, but
Or so-
it still works.
Indeed. Um, or the Pie Master. Anyways, so lady, let's have a snatch the bow and not get smashed roll.
The
So
French laundromat.
let's
Oh,
do
that's a good
a
one.
good old reflex roll, which should be 1d20 plus your reflex modifier, which is 3, I
3.
believe, and then your proficiency, which is +1, so 1d20 plus 4.
Please.
Just don't roll a
21.
1.
Fantastic. So
There
you
you go.
dash down and avoid the strike from the skeleton's backhand as it's like winding up to overhand the Drake. You just kind of slip down under there and you are next to the bow. But as you're there, you notice there's also an amulet on the ground and a small treasure chest that you're next to as well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Treasure
You
chest is going to
have
be too heavy for me. I'm here for the bow. Grab the bow.
okay, so
You're not going
you
to get the
grab onto the
amulet?
bow.
I'm sorry?
The amulet?
Do I have both my hands free? Or is it going to
Mhm.
take 2 hands for the bow?
I mean,
Uh,
well, I
It's up
got to
to
ask a
you.
question. Yeah, it's up to you. The bow seems to be lodged in something, so you don't know how much effort you're going to have to put to pull the bow.
Oh, I'm using both my hands on the bow then.
Okay, make your equivocable might, force, strength, pull this thing roll. So what is that
I thought it was
modifier?
cats that were curious.
Cats are curious, but birds
Mhm.
like shiny things.
Yeah.
That's true. The birds are
Fair.
voracious. Yeah, that's true. You ever
Yeah,
seen a
I don't
blue
got no
jay?
bonus.
Those blue jays attack.
You have a +1, so 1d20 +1.
He's a magpie.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right, so with a
12.
12, you give it the old heave ho, and you pull the bow out of its resting place with a loud twang.
And then both the Drake and the skeleton stop and turn to look at you.
Make a reflex roll for me, lady.
Oh.
Wow, GOP, that's a good idea. It's almost like I
What?
already thought of it.
What? No, that was, that
You
was
know,
silly.
No, that's
GOP,
not.
speaking of birds, I remember one time I was in a tent with a, young lady,
14.
and it was early
Okay.
morning, and I heard the weirdest ass sound. I said, "What the hell is that?" She said, "It's a loon."
Ooh.
A loon singing in the distance. Well, lady, I have some good news and I have some bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
And that's
Bad
what we
news.
call an anecdote.
Okay, so here's what happens. The skeleton brings its sword up to hit the Drake overhanded, and the Drake unleashes a gout of fire breath in the skeleton's face, countering its attack, causing it to fall backwards momentarily.
Gout
You,
and fire? Wow.
yep, so a gout of fire. So what
Oh.
has happened is you are successful. The good news, you get the bow. The bow is in your hands, and it does not seem to be damaged in any way. You, on the other hand, are about to get crushed by a giant skeleton. So, because it's going to land on you. So, I have
And I
some rolling
don't
to do.
you get some
Well, that's
rolling
what
to do.
that's the reflex
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Two giant frozen butt cheeks are coming towards you, which is weird because it only has a frozen pelvis. The ice makes up the butt cheeks. Let's see here. GOP,
Miss me.
Uh-huh.
give me a dice
What's up?
increment.
Dice increment.
What is the damage of two giant frozen butt
D1000.
cheeks? I like it. Let's do it.
Chester.
I don't think that
Let's do
exists
it.
on the dice roller.
All right, there we go. 87. No,
Wow.
just kidding. So for real though, let me see. What would this damage be? It would be an attack from a creature that's much larger. It is landing on her, so
So it's a
all right.
negative to hit.
No, it's a reflex. It's an AOE, and you failed. It's hit you. It's landing. It's like a
Oh,
trap. It's
a
landed on you.
D10 probably makes the most sense. That or D12,
Okay.
depending on the
It's
size.
D12. This thing is pretty big. It's D12. So, 2d12 damage. Let's see here. And it doesn't have a crushing modifier. Only 11 points of damage as you get, pleasantly squished by this thing. And but the bow is in your hand, and it's time to run. So
Can I run
make
if he's
your
on top of me?
no. He stands up immediately
Mm-hmm.
because
Oh,
he's
okay.
fighting. So it's just like oof, and then you're like ugh. It's like getting hit by a giant snowball with rocks in it. So
You know, it's kind of
you're going
funny.
to run.
We use the word gout when talking about dragon fire. Because you guys
Mm-hmm.
know what the word gout means?
Isn't it a like a rich man's disease?
No, it means a drop, a small
Uh,
amount.
Hmm.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that
Why
is
did that
interesting. I didn't
happen?
know.
Of course, we have an older word. We used to just say rheumatism.
I just thought of rheumatoid arthritis and a dragon. That'd be
That's
awful.
exactly what it
Anyways,
is. Rheumatoid arthritis, gout.
so what has happened now is you
I
are
tripped
running
over
away.
something.
No, no,
Mm-hmm.
no. I need one more. You're flying. I need one more reflex roll from you.
Oh, I'm flying. Okay.
You're flying back to your friends.
To see if you
Difficulty?
don't end up in the mouth of a random mimic.
No.
Of course, it's been
It's
10
unfortunate.
hours.
That's true.
Yeah, that is a particularly unfortunate turn of events. GOP.
Yeah.
Actually, I want Dragon to be since there. This is the result of the Dragon's fire breath hitting Lady on her way out. I would like Dragon Ethereal to roll for the Dragon's fire breath damage. Dragon, please roll me 2 10-sided dice, please.
And multiply by 100.
Nope,
No,
didn't do that
Chester.
part.
Do you want her character to die again?
16 points of fire damage.
She comes back
crispy.
singed. It's
He
funny.
she
Chicken for
arrives.
dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You smell her. She is toasty and
Mm.
temporarily has lost her ability to fly due to the fact that her feathers are scorched.
Ooh,
I was going to say she looks like a
that's
phoenix
unfortunate. That's
flying through the
unfortunate.
sky.
Did
No,
she
she
get?
doesn't. She looks like a cooked chicken.
I asked her if
Mm.
she got anything for her struggles.
She did. She got
Nice.
a wonderful bow. And fortunately, it is made of crystal, so it didn't get, lost in the
But
dragon fire.
Nice. Nice.
And it
I mean,
seems that
yeah.
getting hit by the dragon fire has somehow activated the bow. It is glowing.
Ooh.
Mm.
As in
So
hot.
is Lady. But well,
I'm trying to
not to
put
you.
myself out.
Yeah,
That is
not
fair.
to you.
That is fair.
She's got to grow some new feathers, or she can cast regeneration on herself and get her ability to fly back. Grow all your feathers back immediately. That's up to you, though. Anyways, so having escaped, the bow does seem to be glowing, and the longer you hold it, the hotter it gets. Now, the
Really?
handle doesn't heat up, but the
Oh,
crystal
okay.
itself does. Like if you hold the crystal, it's as if the bow absorbed the dragon fire.
Oh, oh. Of course. Well, I- it doesn't seem like it's on fire to me, though. Correct? It's just
Nope.
glowing. Because you can't put it next something and catch it on fire, right?
It burns something like if you touch like a hot skillet to something.
Okay.
But
What about the string? What is it called?
the bowstring seems to be made from some kind of fleshy material. Upon
I mean, it's
inspection,
not on. Yeah.
seems to be made from dragon intestine.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'll use this for the first time to attack. See if we attack anything.
Okay.
See if it'll cool down some.
Oh, it definitely will. I look forward to it. So, she comes, waddling back, having taken a total of 27 points of damage across 2 different fields, but scoring a particularly powerful weapon in the process.
I will do regeneration though.
All
I
right,
don't
so
have to camp for that, right?
No, you just cast regeneration, and your feathers will grow back and everything. And whenever you take a rest period, the effects will be doubled for the day. So,
Okay.
whenever you have downtime today, instead of healing your normal 16 points, you'll heal 32 because of
Okay.
regeneration.
So
In
we're
combat, doesn't do much, but if you were missing a limb, it would regenerate that limb.
so
Yeah.
we are checking the campsite for loot,
Oh,
right?
wow, we're being
All right.
productive? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make a
Fight
survival
me.
roll, everybody.
Okay, let me roll first, so that way you guys
Hands?
get the bonus. Just
Yeah,
gotta
give us
make
a
Well, you-
sure.
bonus.
You don't have to roll, lady, if you don't want to.
No, I'll roll.
Okay.
Survival, so that's +5 for me.
Is that just
Yeah.
intelligence?
Oh,
Or intelligence plus skill?
It's your rank in survival, plus your intelligence modifier, plus your proficiency.
Switching dice,
okay.
see if that will
So
help.
I only got a
GOP,
10, but you guys get an extra +1 to your
yes,
Nice.
rolls.
GOP,
It's very
you
kind of
found
you.
some mimic teeth.
Oh,
Mimic
for
teeth.
you.
Yeah.
All right.
17.
Lady,
How many mimic teeth did I find?
lady,
Yeah.
lady. This is a
What?
survival roll. You have a +8 to your survival.
Oh,
So
okay. So
that is a
21.
21.
21.
Okay, excellent. So we have two 21s. So the people that rolled a
I am
21,
king of the world, bitches.
which
Fight
goes up
me.
by 1
Wow.
because of GOP's bonus. So we have
Hello.
two 22s and a 26. So
hmm
the people that rolled 22 are searching around the guts of the mimic proper. And inside the tent mimic's guts, they find something particularly interesting. They find two amulets made of bone.
Hmm.
The Bamulets.
So these amulets have different creatures carved into them. One
Okay.
has the image of a goblin carved into it. It seems very detailed. But the other one has the image of an elf carved into it. Both of the individuals depicted are being ritualistically sacrificed, similarly to the way the Mayans sacrifice people.
Oh. I'm writing down the goblin amulet.
Okay. The person who rolled a 26 finds a ceremonial dagger of some sort, similarly is depicted within the amulets.
Hey, that dagger matches the symbol here.
All I found were teeth.
Maybe you can use them someday when you lose yours.
hmm Yeah.
How many teeth did I find? You still didn't answer.
Roll a
I
d20.
don't know.
D20? Okay. 17.
You find
Yay.
17 teeth.
You're a
I don't know
you're
what
a,
they're useful
a
for.
you're a tooth lover.
Mm-hmm.
Also, GOP, you do notice that all the feathers that had flown whenever the pillow mimics were killed are no longer here.
I'm sure that's totally good and not bad at all.
You have doomed us all. Doom.
I foresee no problems occurring whatsoever. All right, so is that all the loot we find?
That's all the loot you find, except for the big pile of gold that no one saw in the corner.
Yep. What did I get for 26?
You
You
got the
got the
ritual
ritual
dagger.
dagger.
I did. Do I want
And
a
that's,
ritual dagger?
I
Well, we
mean,
don't know what it
you can
does.
just throw it back in the pile of guts if you want.
It's okay. I give it to the mechanic guy.
Okay.
Wait, you give me
Gee.
the ritual dagger to the size guy and not the cleric?
Do you want the dagger? I don't even know what it does. So
No,
I
neither do
mean,
I.
No one
you
does.
can have.
How do I
Yeah,
get plus 16?
Make a knowledge religion for me, dragon.
Dragon, you got one of the two
Religion?
amulets.
Yeah, you got an amulet and a dagger, and they begin as the dagger gets closer to the amulet starts moving. So I need you to make a knowledge religion, please. In a
Okay.
magical function, not as in it's a mimic function.
I didn't pick up the other amulet. This is what thing is, right?
No, you don't. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know
What is
nothing.
You're
religion?
not here.
What?
What's religion? You're not a cleric.
Yeah,
You're
what
just
is
a
a
guy with a
religion?
pointy hat.
That's true. She
I
prays
have a
to
hat.
she prays
That's
to
weird.
berries and fungi.
That wasn't me rolling.
Yeah, that wasn't
No.
her. That was Dragon, the
That's
cleric.
Dragon's role. That's the cleric's role. He doesn't know what religion is. Big orb in sky is God. Anyways, so you have no idea what this is, Dragon. You just think that they're all magical. They should be and they should be in a museum. Chester, you also did
Yeah.
find now we're gonna do actual loot tables for the game. So Chester, I need you to roll 2d20 for me.
If I must.
Okay. I'm
And
just
a
gonna put
D4.
it into a bag.
Okay. So
Okay.
2d20 and a d4. Gotcha.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I'm
All right,
gonna
so
heal up
It's
myself
20, a 10,
some
and a
while
2,
we're waiting.
respectively.
So you get 30 pieces of gold and 2 gems. Those gems are worth roughly 10 gold apiece.
GOP, that's you, man.
Okay, 30 and 2 gems.
Multitask.
Yep. So that's the normal yield from loot. Is usually you can find special items, but then you roll gold and gems discovered respectively.
Okay.
So the gold I gave you guys earlier is because I want you guys to be able to flesh everything out.
Hmm.
So, anyways,
All right. Fair enough.
now that you've started to get your own gold and you're going through, you notice that there are 2 different passageways that lead from this room. There's a main hallway, and there's a side hallway with a message written in Goblin that says, "If you lived, go this way."
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like we should go that way.
Or is that the anticipation?
It's befuddling me.
Did you get reverse psychology?
Maybe. Chester, you're the
What?
genius in the group. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go down the one that says, "If you survive, go here."
Okay.
Okay. By the way, everyone gets 7 gold from
But my
that, and
character's a bit of a masochist, if you haven't noticed, though. So
I'll
Oh,
take the
yes.
remainder too.
Okay. So, you go down that path. Is anyone going with him, or are you going down the normal pathway?
no,
No, I mean,
we are going
We
together.
are.
yes,
We
we're not
are.
splitting the party up. That'd be even worse.
Okay. Then I'll have to do it. Anyways, so as you guys are traveling down this hallway, everybody make me a intelligence roll.
Oh, I have that.
Okay.
Are there any skills get
Should let me
applied?
roll first.
Arcane weaving.
Oh, nice. I have that one.
I don't have that, but that's okay.
You
Let's
can
see.
add
So,
clockwork, GOP, because
oh,
both apply.
nice.
Whichever's
Okay.
higher, not both added together.
All right. So I got a +7. Let me roll first.
35.
No, that's a 1. You know what?
Nothing. Critical fail.
I'll take the advantage for the day. Why not? I'll take one of my advantages for the day.
All right,
I got
so
a
that
20.
cancels out the critical fail, but you still got an 8.
No, well, okay, yeah, fair enough.
So, but
Wait,
it's
no,
not a
advantage
critical fail.
gives me minimum of 10 plus
Minimum
my
10, so 17.
yeah.
12.
12, 20. So who got less than a 10, which is one person. you guys are walking down, and Dragon is nowhere to be seen.
Oh no.
As you are walking, it's basically like you still hear, 4 sets of footsteps, but there is no dragon.
Do I still smell him?
You know what? Make a survival roll. Roll a smell your cleric roll. He smells
Well,
like cat dandruff.
Yeah, that's what it smelled like.
Yeah. Make a smell a cat roll.
No. I have too many burnt feathers.
Yeah.
He left his perfumes at home today.
Okay, so Dragon, make a survival roll for me.
Okay.
I rolled a 20 on my intelligence. What did that tell me?
Nat 20.
Okay, so Dragon figures it out, and Chester figures it out. Dragon has somehow is not with you guys, but there are still 4 sets of footprints. Roll initiative.
Who's rolling? Oh, we all roll initiative. Okay.
All initiative. It's just
Yay.
Dragon's fighting 3 people, and you guys are fighting 1.
Oh, this is one of those things where it's. Oh, he's thinks we look like enemies, and we think he does, but really we're just fighting each other. Gotcha.
No,
Gotcha.
not
Do
at
we have-
all.
Okay. Well, I only have
And
a
if you
plus
want
2.
to fight Dragon, be my guest.
9.
That's exactly what happens.
No,
Dragon,
that's fine.
for your natural 20,
Uh
you will. Excuse me. Goodness.
Oh
Well,
my
never mind. You got a
gosh.
natural 20 again.
Lady,
So
you need
Dragon's
to
going first against
unhide.
his enemies. Let me see if they get a natural 20. Nope. Dragon goes first against his enemies. Let me roll for you. Why did you hide your roll, Celtic?
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't mean to, but you see it's on the side.
No.
No,
Oh,
we
y'all
don't.
don't. I rolled a 7. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me look at that thing.
Anywho,
Okay. Yeah.
so, that's
Still
hidden again.
hidden.
Still hidden. Anyways, Chester, what'd you get for initiative?
I shall figure that out by rolling it. Let's see. I think it's that's my initiative, right? No, that's not right.
Reflex modifier plus your proficiency.
I remember it's
So
4.
4.
All right,
4 to score.
20.
Ooh, good. So you guys will go before all these things. So let's go to Dragon first. You got the natural 20. Dragon. There are 3 things around you that are not your friends, and they look very bug-like and very mean. Well, you see 2 because one's behind you. You know it's behind you, but what would you like to do?
Attack them.
Which one are you attacking? You can hit the 2 in front of you, or you can hit the one behind you.
To
You
in
are
front of
fighting.
me.
All right, swing.
Swing, bada, swing.
Okay. So let's see. That's a plus 13, I believe.
12.
Oh, yeah, 12.
But you do plus 1 damage if you hit, which you should. I don't see a way you can't.
It's a 16 to one of them.
Okay. So 16, that's a miss. Swing for the second one, because when you try to hit 2, you get to roll separately for each one. Because I'm nice like that. Yeah, that definitely hits him. That's a natural 20. Yeah. So do your critical damage, and what damage type would you like to apply to them? What does your weapon do? What are you hitting them with? Halberd?
Yeah.
You want them to be lacerated or crushed? Crushed prevents them
Let's
from
do
doing any.
crushed.
Yeah, so they can't do any special movement. Let's see. All right, so Yeah, you hit the first one for 14 damage as the centipede man seems rather injured and does not like you one bit. Yeah, you hear also a wet crunching noise as you hit him, like if you stepped on a bug but it wasn't enough to kill it. It's very, very gross. 10 out
Ew.
of 10 would make the sound again. Anywho, so now it will go to the bugs that because it's basically the bugs that are fighting you, dragon. Um, in their hands, they're all going to swing at you. So this will be their first round of attacks. Let's see here. They're not very good at attacking. There it is, but they God bless them, they're trying. 7 misses. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is let's see, 9, 20, 21. So 21 and 22, those both hit you. So let's see here. That's not much damage. First hit, 4 damage. Roll it again. Second hit, 10 damage. The great thing about being skilled in the they're using basically a comma with chain as the weapon. Is when you're skilled, you can attack twice, but at a negative, so they just roll flat d20s. I believe. Let me roll. See here. Yeah, -3. They have a +3 to hit, so just flat d20. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, 15 does not, but a 16 does. I know, so only one hits you again. So -3 to the roll, so it's just a flat d8. Let me see here. One more damage. So 15 total damage as these things try to waylay on you, and now we go to Chester.
Hmm.
There
What am
is
I doing?
there's a centipede man. Do you look back and you're like, okay, there's a robot, there's a centipede man, and there's an owl. Nothing out of the ordinary. Continue on.
Fair enough. Well, I guess I'll have to deal with the centipede man. So I stand my ground, and
Mhm.
I attack him.
Okay.
Okay, and I, of course, before we came down here, I cast all my daily spells, right?
Right.
Um, so I have all that stuff in effect, and yeah, let me get to it then.
Okay.
So I'm going to try. I'm going to use electrical, and I'm going to
Okay.
try to hit him. So
Okay.
with my sword,
Okay.
it's a lot actually.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a
Oh
lot.
god.
So that's a lot.
That hits him. But I
Okay.
don't see a universe where it doesn't.
All right. And then
Is
the other
Plot
one,
armor.
well, no, the
Same one.
second
There's only
attack
one.
isn't as
Second attack,
good.
yeah.
But I will attempt to. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh, you
Um,
got him.
okay, so I still
We've
have
been
a
rolling too many
two.
20s today.
I know. I still have two further attacks. Do I need them?
Well, I mean, have
Why
you
not?
done damage yet? Why not? Roll them.
Well, I mean, I could
Just,
attack another target maybe. But
uh,
that's all right. I'll just do this then. It's okay.
Wait,
just.
we only have one target on our
Oh,
end,
do
right?
You
we?
only
Oh,
have
I
one
didn't know
target.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
that 27.
So how are you attacking 3 times?
I'm actually attacking 4. Another
Oh.
natural 20. Chee! Whew. All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you have haste. That's right.
Yes, I
You get the
know.
offhand.
I
Oh
am
yeah, I
well
forgot
well
about the
aware.
haste.
But of course,
Ah,
really, what's happening is I'm rolling 20s constantly.
yep,
So that was the best round ever in D&D, is what that was.
yep.
What is that? 1, 2, 3, Jesus, GOP.
So
He. It's not good. Okay, let
so
me
here's
let me.
what happens.
Yeah.
So that would be 2d8 plus your bonus on the first hit,
Hmm.
2d8 plus your bonus for the second sword hit, and then for the shield is 2d6 plus your bonus each for the hit.
Right. So I'll do that then. So I get
Yes.
2d8 plus because they're separate attacks. So okay, let me just do the damage. Hold on a second here. Where's my damage? That's only +9. Not as good. That's all right because that's 18. Goodness. All right. And then I have the 2d6, and that is the same. So, wow. All right, here it is. 52
Oh,
points of damage. Plus
52 pickup.
+4, so that's 56
Yeah, 56 points of damage. Let
electrical.
me.
4 electrical.
Yeah, he's what do you want to crush him with your shield so that he can't do any special movement for the next 3 rounds?
I think I should. You are correct,
Yeah,
sir. That
yeah,
would be the
that's
right thing to do. Yeah, that's. I don't know what I did for how close. It actually is more than that. I do apologize. Hold on a second. It's actually +5, so that's 56. That's 61. I apologize because I have
okay.
I am in full.
Work point.
Yeah, full effort. So,
Full effort. Yeah.
wow, that was a good round, GOP.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's yeah, I'm gonna
I
use
don't
my
think I've ever
evasion.
had a round where I hit all of my hits with this character.
I don't think I want you to hit with all your hits with this character
Well,
anymore.
I probably I doubt I can do as much damage as some of the other guys. But yeah, it was a good round. I'm happy.
Oh
He's
yeah, I'm
jiggling
happy.
his ass. He's twerking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Vienna taught me that. We're trying to make a
Yeah,
baby.
Ooh.
so yeah, he's hurting. I'm so glad he has evasion so he can take half damage, but otherwise, good lord. Anyways, so he looks like he is incredibly surprised and offended that he would
Mm,
be so maliciously treated.
I know.
GOP, you're next.
Cool. I'm
There's
going
a
to treat him
centipede man that just
maliciously.
got the snot kicked out of him, just like he got mugged.
He did get
Okay.
mugged. I went, what? And that was that.
Exactly. Those were the exact sounds he made. I was surprised.
Those are very
Okay, so
elfish sounds.
Those are elfish sounds.
that's elvish.
Whilst twerking, one of my cardboard
Okay.
cutouts is leaning up against the wall, looking very smug.
All right. I'm going to swing the halberd at him.
Okay, swing the halberd at him. I think you
Uh,
got him.
25, and that's
I think
within my
you
crit range. Okay. That's 2d8
I think
plus
GOP
10.
enjoys the crit range mechanic in this system.
I do.
Remember,
Okay.
full effort.
I am doing full effort, so.
I know, you didn't even beat the brakes off of this man.
Okay. So that's 24 points of damage.
I hate you, just so you know.
And I think I only get my second attack if I take him down, so
He is
so
not
that
dead.
doesn't work. Yeah. But it wouldn't matter because I only have one target anyway, so.
No.
All right, cool.
He
Well,
is hurt a lot.
that's
He's
what I can do.
very hurt.
Very hurt.
Lady, it's you. You're not like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. It's oh my gosh, I haven't been. It's like Frieza. Oh my goodness, I haven't been hit this hard since I was a kid.
That's
Mm.
okay. We last fight was kind of ridiculous. We need a few easy fights.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
this is a fight.
making sure I'm at doing maximum effort.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
So,
at a good distance, where I get all my pluses and use
well,
that
hold on a
fancy new
second.
bow. What?
If you can't use full effort if you move, and he
I'm
was
not.
right in front of you in
He's in
walking
front
order.
of me.
Yeah,
Okay.
it went
Okay.
the elf, the machine, this dude, and you. So
All right.
you like his back is turned to you. You can still shoot him from 5 feet away. He's not going to be able to attack you.
Right, point blank in
Y-
the back.
Just shoot him right in the
Yeah.
back. Just hold the bow up
Oh,
to his thunk.
and by the
Okay.
way, he would
So
have got
this.
Lacerated. By the way, just
Oh, you're gonna lacerate. Stop bullying my NPCs, dang it. Trying to have fun.
yeah,
All right,
so
No.
lady,
So
let him have it.
it's a 20-sider with a
Plus
back backstab, right?
Well, no, it's 1d20 plus your proficiency plus your reflex modifier, and you don't know the plus on this weapon. So as you're
No,
going to
so it's
attack,
a +8 plus whatever you're going to be adding to it.
wait a minute, how's it +8?
I don't know.
It's 16
With a
plus.
+1 from him.
No. That's only for skill rolls for me.
It's
Okay, so
your
23
reflex
instead.
modifier. No, it's your
Mhm.
reflex modifier
Okay.
plus your proficiency plus whatever the weapon is, which is +2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and then any magic on there, it is a +2 weapon. So it is +8. So 24 versus
Oh,
his range defense is a hit.
All right.
are you using your
So
new
now
bow?
Arrows, no more
I have
arrows do 6 points of damage, correct?
they do a d6 for normal arrows, but this is not a normal arrow. The heat within your bow discharges. You were hit for earlier 16 points of fire damage. So roll 1d6 plus 16 points of fire damage for me as the bow
A
unleashes the dragon fire
6.
upon this victim.
Okay. After this, well, if that's killing, 22.
Max
22.
damage.
That's a lot of damage.
And does he catch on fire?
What did you roll? 16? Is that within your crit range? It is.
Mm,
Well, no, it's
It
not
should
within
be.
scalding. I mean, it's not within scalding. She has to get an 18 to 20 to scald him, so he's not on fire.
okay.
But he is not having a good day. This dude has no thing except just being a big sponge of hit points. He's taken almost all of them. Hurting my poor bug. Anyways,
Your turn.
so my turn. So he is going to doesn't like getting hit in the back, so he turns sideways and swings at Lady.
No.
And let me see here.
I didn't do the most damage. I just did the last damage.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
28's gonna hit
No.
you.
It's called
Though.
karmic justice.
Karmic justice. That's right.
It's from the 20s from last week, right? See what you have to look forward to,
Yep.
Chester, next week?
Hmm.
None. So he swings, and then since he gets his second swing,
He
he
should be
misses
hitting
on the
somebody
second swing.
else.
Well, you
How
only
many
get hit for
points?
9 damage. Only 9. So we go back to Dragon. Dragon.
Wait, didn't he
Yeah.
have 3 people on him?
Yeah, he had, though they've already swung at him. Dragon goes before them.
Oh. Okay.
Also, Lady, you are lacerated for 3 rounds.
Oh.
Meaning,
That means whenever you do an action, you take a d4 damage. Because you are
I
bleeding
won't be.
profusely.
Okay, yeah. I gotta stop my bleeding.
Well, lacerated mean the victim's attack rolls damage them equal to the roll.
No. That's harm, not lacerated.
Really?
Lacerated is whenever they make an action, they take a d4 damage. If they move, they cast a spell, they attack, they take a d4 damage.
Okay.
Hell,
Harm
all I
is.
got is 4 points left.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, you didn't heal. So if you act, you die.
I
Oh,
didn't get a chance. Yeah.
Oh no.
I got a healing salve.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Dragon, it's your turn. We won't worry about Lady.
Well,
She'll be
by
okay. She
hitting
has
one
weapon
of these
fate.
contacts, I rolled the wrong
Okay.
thing.
All right, so you got a
Yeah.
20 and a 24. So both of those will hit. So roll damage against the 2 bugs in front of you.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh, should I roll the one that I got the crit range fulls?
Yeah, crit range first.
Okay, let's see.
That'd be
So
2d8.
damage is my
Damage is your might, your might modifier, plus your proficiency, plus any magical bonuses of the weapon. So your weapon's a +4, so that's 4, and then +1 from hunted. So 4 +1 +1 +3, I believe. So 9 +9. So 2d8 +9.
9. And I'm I'm a level 9. Did you count that?
Yep, already counted it. You won't get another +1 until you're level 10. All right, 17 points of damage. So that bug looking, that's one that got hit early. He hates his life because he's already taken 7. Now he's taken 17. Bleh. So that's 24. He's take 24. Okay. Cool. So now, you have thoroughly hit that. So all the bugs that were, they don't like being beat up by a cleric, so they're going to attack now.
Hey, I get my second attack. Well,
Second attack.
yeah, the damage for my second attack. Oh, false attack, whatever.
Well,
Oh, they
oh yeah, yeah. Roll your
12.
second damage. 12. So the other one takes 12. So that's first damage he's taken. He takes 12.
And all these things, do I heal or all these things not magic?
Well, you still heal a D4 regardless, if they're magic or not. So heal 2d4. Remember, if they're magical, you heal a d8 to your allies. If they're not magical, you heal 2d4 to yourself. I mean,
That's not showing what I rolled.
You got a 6, so you heal 6 total hit points. You heal 6. So now they're all going to try to attack you. So each. They don't hit you for nothing, so they're gonna go with their second attacks. 18 will hit you though, Bib. So only one hit this time. 18. For 1 damage. Wow.
One whole point of damage.
1 whole point of damage, but an 18 is within range, so they will lacerate you, dragon. So for the next 3 rounds, unless you are resistant to slashing, which I believe you are. So for the next round, whenever you take an action, you take a d4 damage. So now we go back to Chestario. Kill this thing so the others become visible and you can help dragon. Chester.
Oh yeah, me.
Yes. Kill my giant insect.
I'm trying.
Lloyd.
Ooh.
24 will hit.
Okay. And the other one is 7, right? Yep. Ah, miss.
That will miss.
Okay. My other attack. Miss.
Ooh.
No,
Are you going to counter that critical
I
fumble?
will.
With your...
I will.
Okay.
But it still misses.
Yep. And now roll your shield. Will still miss.
Miss. Oh, normal
One
round for me. All right.
You
I
had
got
one
one hit.
amazing round.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
He might kill it right here.
That is 16 plus 5, so 21.
Why'd you roll a d20 damage
Yeah.
instead of a d8?
I felt like it.
Roll your d8, yeah. Roll your d8, yes.
Okay.
There.
Plus 5, so 18.
18 points of damage. Okay.
You're doing full effort. That's
Oh,
minimum
I'm
of
sorry. Yeah,
5.
I need to look at it. You're right. That's 20. I did 20 points of
20.
damage.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You said kill him.
Yeah, it wasn't being literal. Dadgummit. There we go. Use evasion. All right, so I'm out of those. So GOP.
Is he down?
No, GOP. Kill him.
Why not?
Okay.
Because he has 100 hit points. Kill him, GOP.
All
How
right.
many does he have
that's
left? We know it's written on his chest.
No, it's not.
He doesn't
His
have a
forehead?
shield, right? Because we would be considered
No.
flanking.
He doesn't have a shield.
All right, just making
He
sure.
has just immaculate. So he.
I'm gonna spend my other advantage of the day because God knows I need that. So what's
Okay.
20?
20. Will hit.
Good. Okay. That would not be in my crit range, so just a regular. And D4. All right, that's 18 points of damage.
I need to know. Okay. Somebody. Okay. Let's see
Hmm?
here. My brain is not working and I can't math, so I'm going to pull out the calculator, see if he's dead. He is dead. You
Yay!
smash him into butt. And then as he goes down, he was this large, greenish centipede man. And as soon as he dies, the smaller red centipede man surrounding dragon kind of appears. The hallway is kind of an optical illusion. It was wider than you thought it was. And they were kind of standing off to the side.
Oh, cool.
They come into
Well,
vision.
cool. Well,
You
he
cannot
died.
hit them with extra attacks
Why not?
because the illusion goes down after your effort is expended. Lady,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Taking
Okay.
out salve and stopping the lacerations.
well, you're resistant because of your armor. Just wait. Just like don't do anything this round, and the laceration
I'm
will go
not
away.
doing anything then.
Okay, so laceration goes away. So it falls off because you were resistant. So now, dragon. Now that the jig is up, you see your party members, and you get emboldened by the fact that you are going to beat the snot out of these little insect people. Um, roll it. Are you going to attack them? Attack.
Yeah.
Smush them.
Dragon.
Roll your smush check. Well, both of those will hit. Roll 2d8 plus 9 for each of them. Oh man.
Well,
Oh
if he's
man.
doing
Well,
full effort,
yeah, that's still 19 points of damage. And that is
20.
18, 20. So, yeah, both of them are dead. You kill both of them. So make your attack on the one behind him. On the one behind you. Wow. Amazingly, that'll miss. This little purple
20's
one.
not enough.
Nope, not on the little purple one in the back. So now it goes to him because his initiative was high. Yep, and you healed for 5. So you know this.
So
You know the
technically, I
meme.
get to attack him twice because I killed
Why?
one of them. Because every time I kill someone, I get to do another attack.
You don't get to attack. You can attack another target once, but you don't get to double up attacks on the dude. So you got your attack. So now you can attack him again. So roll your second attack. You're right. That will
Booyah.
hit. Okay.
Suck it. Oh. Oh, well, it's full. I don't know.
That's
That's full
19.
effort.
You haven't moved, have you?
You haven't moved.
And 9.
Okay. So, now that it's his turn, it's just like the meme, you know, screw this, I'm out. Man, you just see him kind of throws up peace sign and just fades out of existence. Literally just gone. All right, combat's over.
Is it?
And looting.
Yeah.
Okay.
When did we
You
kill them
have
all?
well, you killed most of them. One of them pieced out. He was
Well,
like, "Ah,
that's a
deuces."
smart animal. Good animal. Good job,
Yep.
animal.
Deadly enemy.
What am I rolling to check to loot the bodies?
Survival.
Oh, murder hobo time. Go ahead.
Yep. Well, we gotta do it. So okay, so it's +5. And if you guys want to loot too, you can roll with +1. But you just remember you have a +1 now. Okay, what do I find with 15?
15. Roll a d20 plus 1d4.
Okay. 10.
There you go, GOP. That's exactly what happens.
Okay. What?
So you find, let's see here. You find
10.
3 gems worth 10 gold, and you find 7 base gold.
Okay,
They didn't have that much on them. They
fair
were not
enough.
very rich men.
Here, who's the poorest person in the group? You get 7 gold.
Lady.
Lady, you get 7 gold. I think that's fine. Okay.
All right, so some people took some licks. I think Dragon healed himself for all the damage he had been dealt.
Hey, Dragon, how
Lady,
about heal me?
I did a
Yeah,
thing.
you did.
I
You
did.
did a magnificent display of damage. Make a survival if you'd like to search for some loot
Oh yeah,
amongst these
that's a
bug
good idea.
corpses.
I should do that.
You'll
Let me
have to
+1 for
see.
my
Saying
roll.
I
Yeah, you'll
get
have to roll higher than
+1 plus that, and I think that. Okay, cool.
cool.
Ooh, 20.
Woo,
It's
20.
it's not a 1.
Woohoo! I'm so excited. All right, so you find Centipede Man chitin
Mm,
that hasn't been completely destroyed by your attacks.
very
Um,
nice.
as funny and obvious as it is that on a Centipede Man you would find Centipede Man chitin,
Mhm.
it is actually a valuable resource because it's the only material that has the waxing and waning property.
Oh, nice. Whatever that means. I give it to
Mhm.
GOP.
GOP, you get some bug people chitin as it's literally ripped off his corpse and handed to you.
Bug person chitin.
You are the builder, dude. So
Mm-hmm.
So, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary in this hallway anymore. It's just wider than you thought.
how's the mapping going?
And how is the mapping going?
You haven't even given me directions with
I
the map.
So
know.
what is
Just-
so what has happened is you have come down from the north, going down a large stairwell. The stairwell is at least 20 feet um, long, so its descent is about 40 feet. There's rough chasms on either side that's intraversible terrain unless you are a flyer
Hold on,
or
hold
a
on.
hoverer.
Okay, so 20 feet down a stairwell,
Mhm.
and then
40 feet down a stairwell. The stairwell
40 feet.
is
Okay.
20 feet long looking. Like it appears 20 feet long, but it's 40-foot descent.
Okay.
So kind of a shorter build instead of long step. So narrow step build. And then it goes into a large area that's at least a mile long and
Okay.
half a mile wide.
Oh, nice. Map that.
I don't really have the room
We
on
can't
here.
even
Well,
see
you
all the
just
way across it because it's dark.
yeah. So just write chasm. Just write like the amphitheater of doom because that's where the two titans are fighting. So no one walks that way anyways.
Okay.
Then
Oh,
take
Maybe I
the
yeah.
should start
time.
mapping past that point.
Yep.
Okay.
So the path goes around that. So, just kind of off to the side. You can note that the amphitheater's there. The path goes on for roughly about 20 feet until you get to the small vestibule where all the mimics attacked you. And then you have
Okay.
the two paths. The main path goes on about what looks to be, you only saw about 30 feet of it, but it kept going. And then you went down the side passage, which is roughly about 50 feet long. And in the middle, you got jumped by centipede
Okay.
men.
Well, first of all, how big
Bug me.
is that? Is the room we were in with the just so I can map it on here properly
Mimics.
with the
The
mimics?
mimics, it was about a 50 square foot room.
Okay.
Okay, how much does healing salve heal?
Healing salve. All right, so you're going to apply a healing salve to yourself. Let me see here. Roll 2d4 for me. There's one. Roll another one. All right, you heal 6 points as your boo-boos begin to go away.
Nice.
You are back up to 10 hit points. Would you like to apply more salve?
Yes.
All right, roll a d4. Cool, you heal 3 more points. The great thing about salve is it resets each day. So after you get your rest tonight, you can apply more salve in the morning and heal yourself.
Okay,
And
so the 2 paths now. I've got
Yep.
this. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so you guys can see to the end. It is dark, but your torches do illuminate quite well. At the end, whoever's out in front, make me a intelligence roll.
That would be GOP.
Well, he is mapping.
Okay.
Mhm.
Anything I need to add besides just straight intelligence?
Proficiency,
Okay.
always proficiency. +1 to all rolls.
12.
12. You see what you appears to be like a shadow of something up ahead.
A shadow. Okay.
A shadow with far too many legs.
Oh, how far ahead?
30 feet around the corner.
Okay. I'll let the party know. And if we want to get the drop on this thing,
What do we see?
it's a shadow with a lot of legs.
A
I'll
lot of
point it
leg
out. Go ahead.
shadows. All right, so these
Isn't that
centipede
what we just
dudes.
got? Yeah, isn't that what we just got through fighting? Centipede thing? Lots of legs. It's probably the one that ran away.
Does it look like the one that ran away?
It's
Bubba?
much bigger than.
Much bigger.
Well,
Okay.
shadows do that, you know.
Indeed, they do. I was asked to describe shadow. Shadow seems bigger than the thing that ran away. But it is a shadow. Just a shadow.
And this thing is blocking our path?
No. The shadow was only there for a split second, like it was moving, running away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it disappeared?
Yep.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh shit, they're coming. Oh Lord, they're coming.
Okay. Well, then we'll keep going.
All right. So you keep going down the path, and as a result, you arrive at a open area. It's roughly probably 10 feet wide, and it goes down maybe 60 feet. But in this hallway, there seems to be a number of gnomes.
Gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
Are they
Gnomes.
friendly?
The gnomes have set up what seems to be a market of some kind, and uh, well, there are pink centipede people at the stalls as well as other gnomes. You assume, which you would correctly, that the pink centipedes are females. The red ones are the younglings, and the black ones are the males, which are smaller. There's like one or two walking around. They don't really like shopping. And then the huge green ones are like the chiefs. There's none of those around. But these do look a little bit more civil than the other ones that attacked you. They seem to just be shopping with the gnomes, and as soon as they see you, like any house centipede, whenever you turn the lights on, they all scatter and somehow, seemingly supernaturally, uh, it's like watching an octopus fit through a screw hole. Like
Mhm.
these centipede people can fit between like up to 3 to a 3 inch gap. They can completely compress their body and their exoskeletons and just fit into the gap. And they just disappear literally into the gaps in the wall. And because they're frightened.
Hmm.
The gnomes, seemingly unfazed, are, oh, we have visitors. Welcome to the market. Don't mind the centipede people. These are not bandits or hunters, as it were, though they do hunt anything that's not centipede people. Don't take it personally. Would you like to buy something, travelers?
What do you have for sale?
Mhm.
We have a number of different things. What do you want to buy?
What sort of magical items do you have?
We have, well, if you talk to Charlie down at the end, he has any magical item that you could probably look for.
I'm going to Charlie. What are you guys doing? I go to Charlie.
Okay.
Hello, good sir. I hear you're the person to talk to procure magical items.
So,
Sir, wake up, sir. Sir,
huh?
I
What?
shake him. Hello there.
You shake him, and this is a very fat gnome. Like he's almost the size
Not
of a
bad.
dwarf fat.
Oh,
He like,
splendid, you're awake.
what the heck? There's a robot. Get out of here, robot. He pulls up like a slingshot, starts flinging beads at
I'm
you. Bad robot, bad.
no. You misunderstand. I'm a customer.
Robots can't be customers. Show me the money.
I
It's all about the money. Money.
I open up my cab so he sees that I'm a person inside,
Oh
and
no, it ain't
I
a
jingle
person. I'll
I
save
jingle
you.
a bag of money,
Oh,
a bag of coin. I jingle it.
you want
Jingle it.
money? I like money.
Yes.
All right, robot man. Well, if you're gonna die anyways, might as well sell you something.
Okay. So
What
what
you
does
want?
he have? I don't
Um,
even know what he has.
it
So
looks like a bear. Like it looks like the booth that Lucy gives psychiatric advice to Charlie Brown with. Like it is
So there's nothing
completely.
there. Okay.
There's nothing there, but you see a twinkle in the guy's eyes. Like, what are you looking for, champ?
Santa Claus.
Okay. I
Twinkle in
ask
the
him
eye.
if he knows of any magical tools that maybe will give me bonuses to my rolls. Just
Uh,
magical tool kits. I don't know. I'm just throwing
wow,
out random stuff I don't know.
that seems kind of mundane. I mean, yeah, I mean, I could magical tools. It seems kind of weak, but yeah, I got some of those. What type of magical tools? You want a magical hammer that bonks better than a normal hammer? Just work out maybe.
But I mean more of a multi-tool set to help me with my mechanical work.
I got a perfect tool. He reaches under and he pulls out a hammer, and it has a hammer on one side and a wrench on the back side. Here you go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, what does it do? The special
This
magic wise.
side has a wrench on it, and this side has a hammer on it. So you don't need two tools. You only need one.
Okay, but like, what's the magical aspect of it?
Well, isn't convenience a magic in and of itself?
I
Ooh.
suppose. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep. I'm going to, come up with random things to think
Yeah,
of.
come up with some things to actually ask him, because he's
Yeah,
gonna keep
because
giving you items if you don't give. If you're not specific, he's gonna give you what you ask for
oh, fair enough, fair enough.
with
Uh,
junk.
I I ask him for does he have any automaton assistants for sale?
I do, and he hands you a cuckoo clock. This one will tell you what time it is.
Okay, all right, all right, all right. I know what's going on here. I know what you're doing, Puffin. You think you're so sly?
Mm.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna play this game. That's fine.
It's like whenever you play a video game and there's a game inside a game, like Minesweeper. So, Chester, Lady,
Mhm.
Dragon, what are you guys doing while he's arguing with this morbidly obese gnome?
I'm eating an apple.
I'm
Excellent. What are
eating
you
a
doing?
cordon bleu.
Oh, those are nice.
So what are you doing, Dragon, as they're eating, stuffing their faces? Dragon? There's a long line
Dragon.
of gnomes with
Did he
things to
m-
sell you.
did he mute himself?
I don't know.
Well, you don't need any more magic items. I mean, I have magic weapon, a magic armor. I have random potions.
Well, I mean, they have stuff that's not magical. They have maybe, some rations and some rope and some grappling hooks and, some tools and, maybe some matches or, you know, some better shoes
Chalk.
that are just nice shoes or some blankets, things that,
What
you
about
could
us both humans?
I mean, they have things made for animal people. They're gnomes. They also sell information because information is rated E for everyone.
That is true.
Fine, I buy it. Fine, I buy the adventurers kit.
All right, so the adventurer's kit will cost you roughly 5 gold, and it will come with 2 blankets, 50 feet of rope, a simple grappling hook, a pillow, which you can combine with the blankets in order to sleep. And it also comes with a water skin and a compass. There you go.
Ooh, can I get a book that describes all the available damage types?
What's a damage type?
Yeah, the types of damage one can inflict on another.
I mean, it really depends on what you're hitting them with, doesn't it? Like, I mean, I could hit you with a lot of different things and let you experience them.
They're fine. I have to think more about this.
Y'all have any pressure bandages to help with healing?
um, yeah, if you go talk to Tanya, she's our resident healing saleswoman.
Okay, thank you. Tanya! What a beautiful name.
Oh wow, here we
The
go.
most beautiful woman in the
Indeed.
world is Tanya.
Very nice.
Well, you're not terribly far off. Tanya is not a gnome. She is, in fact, a nymph, and she does say hello and is
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
very happy that someone recognized that she has a beautiful name and is delighted to see a woman down here because usually she sees a bunch of grumpy and or horny adventurers that come through and she doesn't get to sell anything to them because she gets harassed. So she is overjoyed to be able to talk to another woman. And she says, "Hello, what can I do for you today? Would you like to actually buy something?"
yeah, I was looking for some chalk where I can mark my way. And you happen to have anything that heals? I took in a lot of damage.
Yes, I do have things that can heal you if you would like. All
Depends
right.
on how much it's going to cost me.
Well, let's see. You are pretty
What's the color of her
beaten.
eyes?
They are jade colored.
She compliments her eyes.
Does. And
Not in a
she
flirty way, though. So,
she is overjoyed to hear someone actually have genuine, praise for her appearance and plutonic praise for her appearance. She will tell you that she does have healing materials that do heal. Um, She notices that you're under the effects of the regeneration spell and
uh-huh.
would recommend that if you know, that you should probably just stay put and rest. And she taps on the stones and the stones move. And it reveals
Nice.
kind of like a special bed. and it says this is this is my magical. It's what I use to sleep. It's magical. It goes over your eyes to darken things.
Ooh.
And it's like if you use this, it cuts you the time you need for sleep in half.
Wow. I don't know if the party I'm traveling with will wait though.
Well, I mean, there's ways of, modifying the magic, but 4 hours really isn't that bad if you want to take a nap. To tell you what, if they take this, I mean, there's a lot of different passageways and all kinds of, winding and twisting roads and everything. Here, and she hands you a scroll. She says, this scroll will be 10 gold, but um,
It's
whenever
a
you're
what?
done, it's a scroll of teleport. So whenever you are done resting, you can use this. And if your allies are within 100 feet, which they should be, moving through the mazes, because while it goes on in certain directions, it coils back on itself and, folds. You should be able to teleport directly to them.
Do you know your way around here?
I do.
Like
I have.
shot.
I have.
Really?
I've mapped out this part of the maze, not what lies beyond, but at least this pathway up into the grove for the druids and for
Copy.
the well, I guess you would call it the nest of the centipede people and the home of the gnomes.
Ah. Well, we're trying to map the place too.
Got a
Oh,
copy.
excellent. Um, well, if you
Let me
travel down this way, you will come in contact with the centipede people and gnomes, and if you're lucky, you will come in contact with the grove, and Old Man Winter.
okay. Give
Winter.
me give me a few seconds, and I need to go speak with my friends and tell them I'm going to take a nap to recover from all this damage, and I'll be
Okay,
back.
all right.
A
I
nap.
go over there.
I thought where we talk about a nap.
I'm taking a nap, 4 hour nap.
You're forgetting something?
We're mapping.
What? Yeah, I know. I can go. Well, there's a lady that has this place already mapped out for up to the Grove and Old Man Winter.
Okay, well, can you get a copy? Please.
I can try. May
Thank
take a
you.
couple hours.
Oh, I turned back to the guy at the stand.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I turned back to the guy at the stand, and I'm like, I would like a scroll of whim, please.
A
Whim.
scroll of whim, please.
It's a
Uh,
scroll of
he
whim.
What
he
is that?
he reaches under the counter, eyes
I'm
you
gonna
up,
get some
and he
coffee. I'll be back in a
sets
minute.
Yes, sir.
a scroll on the table.
Now I have scroll making. Can I authenticate this?
You can try, make an authentication roll.
Okay. So I want to add my scroll making plus my intelligence plus
Modifier.
proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's pull that up. Uh, 2 plus 3 plus 1. Okay. So 6. 14.
As far as you can tell, it looks legitimate.
Okay, well.
With a 14, you think that it's pretty good.
All right. How much does he want for it?
Yeah, I mean it looks legitimate. You both are bluffing and looking at the same. He's like, what would you use such a magnanimous piece of parchment for, if you don't mind me asking? It seems rather suspicious to ask specifically for an incredibly powerful piece of magical item when you were just at it for nonsense. You're trying to pull a fast one, I see?
Oh, not at all. I was just kind of seeing what you had available. But Yes, the Scroll of Whim is a very useful item for adventurers. It would make my job much easier to be able to assist the various people in need.
True, but you know you can only cast it once.
Oh, I'm very aware.
And he holds it up. Is like, well, it is for sale, but do you have anything that I would want for it?
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what you want. Do you want gold?
I do like money, but I feel this is worth more than money. What? How much money do you have?
Well, I tell him. Let me see what I'll say. I have 3,000. That's what I got on me.
Well, unfortunately, that's a bit low for something this powerful, but I suppose, I could put it in retainer for you if you'd like.
Well, is there anything else that you would like? Maybe something I can assist you with.
Everyone wants to assist the fat old gnome in order to get his treasures and his power. But I guess if you weren't able to assist me, no one would be able to afford anything. So, yes, I do have something that you can assist me with if you would like.
Very well. What sort of task do you need me to complete?
Tasks.
Task.
I need a particular set of materials, and these materials are perhaps difficult to acquire because you see, this scroll took me years to make and has been, fine tuned. So, I require first the heart of a hydra. Second, I will require the belt of a djinn. And third, I will need you to get a signed letter of recommendation from from the boss centipede, because I'm tired of him trying to send his people to eat me on my way home.
Okay. Letter of recommendation. Boss centipede. All right. And well, that sounds very nice. Do you happen to know where I can find any of these particular creatures?
If I did, I would have the items that would not ask you to go and, locate it for me.
Fair enough. Well, very well. Well, I
Not,
have
not
a
to sound rude, of course. I'm just saying, Uh,
no, I understand. We all have our prices. Well, I shall bid you adieu and go speak with my friends. And
Excellent.
I
It's good to
give him a
have.
bow.
It's good to have friends. And he tries to bow, but he's really fat, so he just kind of like rolls forward.
Just a head nod.
Weebles wobbles, but they don't fall down.
Mhm. Good day.
Okie dokie.
Chester's turn, if
Are you
he's
back
here.
from getting coffee, Chester?
I don't think he's back from coffee. So Dragon is just, making small talk and gathering, materials. And lady, you have a nap to take.
Well, I'm gonna ask her, the guys that I travel with kind of want, if you don't mind mapping what you know out for them.
Well, the map is kind of in here. She points at her head.
I'm sorry?
I keep the information in my noodle. I have a mental map.
Do you think you can draw it out?
Caddy
I think
draw?
I would assume that wouldn't be that hard of a task.
Or I will draw it. She tells me and I'll draw it out.
Yeah, fair enough.
She thinks she could do something. She could draw something for you. She takes a piece of paper and a pencil, like chalk, and she starts drawing on there, and she maps out a very intricate maze ahead of you. And there's three different points at the maze: one to the left, one to the right, and one to the straight ahead openings at different portions of the maze. And then there are grayed out portions that have large question marks because she doesn't know what's over there, but they are parts of the maze. And the three
Mm-hmm.
areas are the grove, the area where the gnomes live, which is the gnome, I guess you would call it Gnome Town because it's not a city, and then the
Nomington.
um, let's see here, and then there's the
You can keep
place
that one
where
for
the
free. You write it down.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. The centipede's nest.
Centipede Town. Okay. Take it back to them, then go take my nap.
So, if
Okay,
I'm to
so
understand this, these centipede are civil?
Some people.
the gnomes will tell you. I mean, they are partially civil. Let me explain. The centipede people are, you know, predaceous, but they don't make any differentiation between sapient, sentient, or beast. If you are meat, they will hunt you.
Mhm.
If you are around during hunting time, if you're around during talking time, they'll talk to you like any normal person
But
to get
they are
the sleep.
selling things, right? Some of these market
No, no, the
tables
gnome.
have.
No, no, no. The centipede people are only buying things. They
Oh,
ran
I see.
away. So they trade things to the gnomes, and the gnomes sell things to them. The stalls are completely only gnomes and the one nymph.
I see.
I will be back shortly.
Okay.
So can I eat the bug people I killed, or was that considered bad?
What was that, Dragon?
But does that mean I can eat the bug people I killed?
Well, you eat everything that isn't nailed down, so I mean,
Yeah, I don't think any of the chitin left over. I mean, the centipede people aren't here. They ran away. They ran into the walls. Literally. They just
I see.
crawled through crevices. They've disappeared because they're skittish. It is talk time, and these are new people. They don't know you, so they stranger danger. If it
Well,
was
it's
hunting
good
time,
because he's going to eat them. So,
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Only ones I killed
if
already.
it's well, if it's hunting time, they might try to eat you. That's how their society works. But they literally have strict hours between like the hours of 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock is talking time. 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock is hunting time, and all the rest of the time is sleeping. If you wake them up during sleeping time, then it's fight time.
I see. Well, she's literally going to lay down for 4 hours here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going to slip into the Elven court during that time and chit chat with peoples.
Okay.
That's it. Just making contacts and stuff, being social.
Okay. So you go in there and you begin talking and make me a couple of charisma rolls, please.
Sure. Let's see here. So, charisma, I'm pretty good at that. I'm assuming they don't automatically like me, so I don't get that bonus.
Well,
I
you
do.
do get the bonus if you're talking to women, because it's those that are attracted to you get
Oh, that's right.
the
Well, I don't
bonus.
know. Add 4 where you think is appropriate. Um,
Okay. Hello.
yeah, yeah. And I always have advantage on these rolls. So that right
Okay.
there, therefore, is a 17.
17.
And if
Right.
it's a woman, add 4. So
Uh, so with a 22, you make a pretty good impression. There is an older elf woman who is working on some scrolls, and you begin striking up a conversation. And she says that you remind her of her grandson,
oh,
and that's wonderful to talk to someone like you. Unfortunately, her grandson was killed on one of the lower levels of the dungeon.
oh, I see. Well, these things do happen.
Hmm. He
Okay,
was torn asunder by a vampire.
vampires.
Need a reef of garlic.
Did your son
Ah!
happen to have a map of the underways?
He was being hired to map out the dungeon, and the vampire, being loyal to the necromancer, didn't want him to reveal the map to the goblins.
I see. Hold on a
Because
second. Hold on a second. I got to deal with this. Hold on.
Start charging, Chester, from when those old women want to pinch your butt. It's the only thing I can tell you. Hello, anybody there?
Did we lose Chester?
he'll be
Chester
back.
disappeared. He'll be back.
Okay, so while that's happening, GOP.
Yes.
You're not GOP.
He's trying to make. I figure. Well, he said
He's
he'd be back
muted.
too.
Okay, I am back.
Sorry
Hey,
about
what's
that.
up?
They both
Oh,
come back at the same time.
great timing. Okay,
No,
cool.
Okay.
I had police at the door I had to go deal with. So
Oh,
Hmm.
police.
yeah, no, nothing
He's a
nefarious.
he's a smooth criminal.
They're doing some kind of census, or I don't know what he wanted really.
Mm.
He was just confirming. Yeah, I think they're
That
doing a census or something.
that you existed.
Yeah,
Cool. All right.
That you have the American living in Japan
I think that's
for 30
first.
freaking years.
It's probably the first time in Japan I've had a cop come to the door. Actually,
Hmm.
he was a nice old
Son,
fellow though.
Well,
I was saying,
anyways,
and y'all, you need to start charging Chester for those old women that come in to pinch your butt.
Yeah, well, no, I try
I'll
to
make
dodge
a.
them.
Mhm.
Money's money. Anyways, so speaking of which, she basically tells you about the vampire that
Oh, all right. And
killed her grandson.
uh-huh.
Oh, wow, got dark.
Yeah, and I am being, you know, uh, you know, nice
Mhm.
about it, but I am trying to dig at if any of his mapping, she has any of the remains of the mappings. It could be quite useful for the goblins of Gobopolis.
Um, she's not really happy with the goblins of Gobopolis because, as far as she's concerned, they're the reason that her grandson is dead. Why couldn't those expendable little snots and a legion of cartographers out there and, wait till the screaming stopped. And it's like, well, danger this direction, get their own stupid maps.
Well, fair enough, but there are many of us who live in Gobopolis who are not goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is unfortunate.
I see.
I have nothing to add to that place, but I will not take from it, nor will I uh, deface any who choose to live there. You live there and seem to be a wonderful person,
Well, thank
so
you. That's very nice.
I will just tell you to watch your back around them.
Oh, well, that is an obvious thing, but thank you for the advice. One must always watch one's back around goblins.
Yes.
Mm.
Also, Venatar is also someone you want to avoid.
Have I ever
I
heard
know
this
that
name
you
before?
no. This is the first time you've heard it. She
Okay.
says, she understands that you are of peak magical ability and very capable young man, but a run in with Venatar will most certainly lead to someone's death and not his.
Wow, I see. Venatar. Write that down, GOP.
Oh, okay. Well, Venatar.
So GOP's back. What are you doing, GOP?
Okay. What are you doing, GOP? You have
I
your
guess.
items.
Yeah, I mean, I know what I want from the guy. I have my quest. I'll inform the party on my quest. The things that if we happen to come across them, they will give me access to a very, very powerful and useful scroll. Um, and yeah, so I need a heart of a Hydra, a belt of a Jinn, and a letter of recommendation from the boss Centipede.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot, but it's for a scroll of whim, which is a very incredible, very useful scroll. So,
I was going to make a
so
joke, but it was too vulgar.
fair enough. Okay, but we'll just keep an eye out for these things as we go.
Sure. I do
And
come back at the 4 hour mark, though.
All right. So, you guys wanted to go do some basic mapping of the surrounding areas for any discrepancies in the nymph's count while you wait for Lady to wake up?
sure. I mean, as long as we don't go too far.
Okay, so you were able to map out the general, and you confirm that what was told by the nymph is correct as far as you do travel. Lady, you sleep for 4 hours and get 16 hit points back. If you'd like to rest another 4 hours, you'll get another 16 hit points back.
No, I got to go catch up with them.
Now, we haven't left.
Okay.
We're waiting. Well, I went
Mhm.
and talked to my peoples.
Yeah. So Chester comes back after 4 hours, and Dragon and GOP go off, but they come back after at the 4 hour mark. So everyone meets back up. You're healed for 16 points as your regeneration takes effect. So tonight, whenever you rest, you'll heal another 16 points and be probably prim and proper, ready to get cut to pieces again. So,
Very nice.
Yeah. Since
Fun.
I'm the sacrificial animal anyway.
Are
no
you?
sacrificial.
I'm a
I thought that was Tin Man.
an owl.
But so we have a somewhat better map that may or may not be true.
I mean, everything I've seen so far, it looks to be accurate. At least like the initial uh, journeying. We didn't go very far, but it looks like at least somewhat accurate.
I see.
So yeah.
So looking at this somewhat accurate map, where would you guys like to go from here?
Okay, so we got the maze. You said what were the potential options of directions to go again?
Well, the different ways that you could go in the maze is you can travel through the different like paths of the maze, and there's different places she marked that there could be things of value left over by the necromancer. But path on the left will lead to the gnome village. If you got the password, um, the path straight north through the maze, which is probably the hardest to reach through. If you get through that, you can get to the centipede people. And then if you go to the right and avoid the traps, you can get to the Grove and Old Man Winter.
I see. And who is this old man Winter?
She didn't say. Lady didn't ask.
Well, I ask.
Oh, hello, Old Man Winter. He is the greatest druid in these parts.
Oh, in
Uh,
that lady's people?
yes, he is a spiteful old codger, but he is of good heart. He is just bitter that he was unable to change the events many years ago and the path of the necromancer.
Okay. So,
Mm.
lady, what do you vote?
Damn. Yeah, let's go see the druid. Of course, I want to go see a druid. I'm new at this.
Oh,
No,
and does she
what's
know
your
the
character?
password?
I'm sorry.
For the gnomes.
Yeah, to get into the town.
She didn't give me a password. You
No,
want
that's
me to
what
go
I'm
ask?
asking. Yeah, I'm we're
Okay.
asking. Yeah,
It's not
but,
written on the map, right?
No, it changes every day.
Oh, okay.
uh,
That's
So you
What
fine.
can
was
We
her
just
don't need
ask
name,
one of the
we don't need to
gnomes.
talk to
guys?
we don't need to talk to some
What
stinking
was her
gnomes
name
anyway.
again?
Talia?
Oh, Talia. I want to say thank her for the nice rest and everything. Anyway,
Well, that's
She
nice.
will
A-
say you're welcome.
and she never charged me for the scroll.
You didn't use it, so she didn't charge you. You don't have the
Oh,
scroll. If you
okay.
buy it for
I'll
10
take it.
gold, you can.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll buy it for 10 gold.
Yep, 10 gold, she gives you a scroll of teleport. When you use it, you can teleport 100 feet.
So,
Okay.
Dragon, where you want to go?
Hmm. What we were doing down at the beginning of
We're mapping.
explaining about.
Yep.
For mapping.
Oh, that was all.
So he didn't hear
I
the
have no
options.
opinion. I mean, I love the apple.
That's okay. GOP, which would you like to go to?
I do want to get that letter of recommendation from the head of the Centipede people. Plus, if they're in a talking mood at that point, then we can also maybe get more detailed mapping information. So, I'm kind of leaning towards that, but the Grove is probably good as well.
I
He
see.
might have a
So
map too. So
the choice is up to me. Wow.
I vote for
Dun, dun.
Centipede personally.
Yeah, I heard that. So we got one for Centipede, one for Old Druid. Um. Old man first, then Centipede.
Okay, sounds good to me. And Puffin did say that path was the longest one, anyways, to get to the Centipede people.
He did.
So,
So we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of
Beautiful Wizards of
grumpiness.
you said there was points of interest along the way.
Yeah, you can find loot and stuff on the way.
Okay, well we'll mark. We'll check out those locations. Anything that's kind of close to our path as we
Okay.
go.
All right, so you all set off, and doesn't take long to get proverbially lost. You're not actually lost, but you leave the little market strip. Um, as you're traveling, you see traces of centipede people, but it is not between the hours of 6 and 10, so they are not hunting. They're not within the 4 hour window. Now, some of them are bandits, and they different tribes hunt at different times, but these only hunt within that 4 hour window, so you don't see any of those people around.
Those people.
Indeed, those centipede people, they come in 3 different colors and have different hues. Like if they are pale centipede people, or greenish centipede people, or yellowish centipede people. And then the normal.
Red.
No. There are no red. It's only yellow, green, and white. And then the class colors of them are mixed in with those. So if they're female, then they're white plus pink. If they are a boss centipede, they're white plus green. If they are a male centipede, they're white,
You're
smaller, and
confusing me
purple.
now.
I know.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. But we're not going there. We're going to see Old
Yep.
Man Winter.
All right, so everybody make a survival roll versus the traps on the way to Old Man Winter.
I'll roll first. And let's pull up my survival. I keep checking it, but okay, so +5. 18. You guys get your
18.
+1
You notice
bonus.
that there are pressure plate traps on the way to Old Man Winter. You'll have to make a reflex roll to get past them, but you do notice them.
I could dissolve them, I think.
Yeah.
You could try.
Wow. 15.
Can I use my clockwork skill? My bad.
You can try to clockwork the traps.
Unless somebody
Mr.
has higher, what is it, survival?
No,
I have a 3 in survival.
I only have 2.
Lady, what's your
I believe
survival?
she has a +8 survival.
4.
Okay, well then, yeah, then lady should be the one. I'll assist her. I don't know if she gets a
Lady,
bonus for
you
that.
have +8 on your
Yeah, I
roll,
know.
plus another one, plus another one. So that's a total of +10.
Well, no, she has +8 total. She gets +4 from her survival, +1 from her level,
Plus
+3
1
from
from
her
JLP.
if he rolls good, which he did, and then +3
Yeah.
from her
So
success.
it's
So yes,
Okay.
so it's a +9
4,
in
5,
this
6,
case.
7,
So
That's
8.
+9.
25.
25. Lady, you are able to disarm the first series of pressure plate traps. Would you like to try your hand at the second amount?
I'm eating
Yeah.
a amuse bouche while I watch them with interest.
Can I roll to continue spotting so she
This
gets?
is, yeah, having rolled before he can spot, and then mine is a +8. That's 5,
Yep.
6,
And
7,
if he
8.
does really good, then you'll get a +9 from his
Okay,
bonus.
so
Okay.
I'll roll.
You roll first.
Yeah,
You
that's a
spot
22
a
for me.
set of lever traps. Difficulty 20 to disarm. Go, lady.
Oh. Okay, let me get this.
1d20
So it's going to be a
plus
plus.
9.
Yeah.
That'll do
You're
it.
able to disarm the traps. GOP, the next segment.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll do another one.
I
8.
do have a
trap.
question. These traps, are there a common theme between them? Like what kind of damage they do or how bad the damage would look?
No, because you don't have any. Don't witness the mechanism that would exact the murder of the trap. You just stop the trigger. It's not like, oh, you look up and there's a pit and a pendulum.
Okay.
Whatever these traps
So,
do is hidden within the stone.
so this is going to be a +8, not a +9.
Okay, I'm gonna get my bonus.
Well, you don't notice any traps. You can roll a survival to notice traps because he didn't notice anything.
I don't get the +8 then, right?
No,
No,
you get
you still get the +8. You're
To
doing a
notice it?
survival roll.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a
It's the
survival
same
roll.
thing.
18.
All right, you don't notice any traps down here.
Any of our other party members want to attempt the roll as we go?
It would be prevalent if you did.
Because we
notice
know there's
the-
all kinds of traps here. Well, I see other people. Do y'all spot anything?
I didn't.
I
You
rolled a
did.
15 once, and then I rolled a 15 again.
Oops, I forgot the. Oops, I
Nope.
meant to not mean to do that. Forgot the 5. So
Okay.
16.
Yeah, nobody notices any traps.
Okay.
Doesn't
Well,
looks like
Okay,
pretty
pushing the
smooth.
Tin Man up.
Mm-hmm.
That's his job.
It is.
So GOP, you walk through there. GOP, I need you to make a very loud mechanical thud sound for me, please. Okay, thank you. GOP, roll a d20 for me, please.
Okay. 11.
11. Okay, cool. So, GOP, you step on something, and a scroll unfurrows in front of your face.
Mm.
Everybody make a survival roll. GOP automatically fails.
Aw.
Cool.
Okay.
This is, you don't want to pass this.
I don't know what that means.
It's basically one of those. All right, lady succeeds, unfortunately. Dragon. It's one of those. It's a trap. If you look at it, it hurts you. All right.
You said it's a evasion.
No. It's just
It's
a
survival.
survival. It's survival.
Because I was
Something.
thinking, don't look at it, don't look at it,
Yeah,
don't look
don't
at it.
just Dragon doesn't look at it. He doesn't care. He's like, what? Huh? He's picking his
Uh-huh.
nose. All right. GOP. You have rolled an 11, correct?
Yep.
I'm hiding behind
Cool.
Chester.
Oh boy.
Ow!
I get you good. So remember
Evasion?
those runes? No, he doesn't have evasion. Remember those runes that you were telling me about? Well, I already know. Where you etch things in there, and if someone sees it, it deals damage to them.
Yep.
Well, multiple people who set up all these traps did that to this scroll. And as the scroll unfurrows, all of the runes activate, all 11 of them, and blast you.
Oh, okay.
Ow.
Chester, since this isn't a thing of combat, but you are behind him, everyone that is not GOP would take 30 points of damage.
Okay.
As this wave of different energies like scatters out and hits, but I think that your absorb shield is 30 points exact. It's 20 points, isn't it,
Yeah.
Chester?
Yeah.
So 10 damage to Chester. Dragon, you didn't notice it. Lady, you take 30 points of damage.
I'm sorry, I was behind Chester.
No, you are not. You still, if you're behind him, then you're still gonna get hit with the
30
energy.
points? 30
30
points?
points of
I'm on the
damage.
floor.
All right. What was your health?
29.
20. Yeah, you're at -1. Who has high level medical?
My medical is only a 2. Who's got it higher medical?
Someone had an ability where within a round you could stop someone from dying. There's a spell for it. I believe
Mm-hmm.
it's a will spell. It's something. I believe Dragon should have something as a cleric.
I don't think no one has will here, do they?
I do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he
Sure
has
does.
Oh, okay. You
Chester
do.
has will spells. Let me look.
I
But
have
ladies,
one to saving a pregnant lady, female, but that's about it.
this is very useful to save Chester's life.
That
Let's see
ate up
here.
my absorb shield, and that puts me 40, and then minus 4 for my damage resistance, so 36 points of damage.
I got a healing potion crafting.
You're a
Let's see.
cleric, aren't you not?
Lady, would you like to use luck or fate versus this damage?
Which one does
This-
which?
Well,
Use
you
luck.
have used luck
Okay.
because you haven't used any luck or fate. Period. So
Yeah.
you have. So when you use luck, luckily for you, um, when you fall, it smashes the healing materials that were given to you by the nymph. So basically, you fall on the potions, and the potions stabbing you in the back actually heal you. So
Ah,
you are healed for. You are basically at 2 HP. You
Okay.
get down to -1, then healed for 3, so you are at 2.
I put her on my shoulder and I go back to Gobopolis.
Okay.
Mhm.
So he picks her up and teleports away, leaving Dragon and GOP in the hallway.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess since
But
half our
as
party
this,
just disappeared.
Well,
well, the scroll.
I can't actually do that. I was just going to carry her
Yeah.
back.
Oh, you're
Oh,
just going to
fair
carry
enough.
her back.
I don't
Okay.
have teleport others. I can only teleport
Oh,
myself.
okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Well,
let's head back to the camp.
No,
well,
I just go
whenever
back to Gobopolis.
Well, we have to
when
go back to the
the
camp first, anyways. It's on the way.
well,
Okay.
the thing is once the scroll deactivates, the way to the grove is open. So when you come back, the grove is open now.
Okay.
All the traps in the path have been sprung or disarmed.
Okay. So eventually we get back to Gobopolis. I put her wherever she usually goes.
Okay, so she basically goes to her room. She casts regeneration on herself. Lady rests for a day, which means she heals for 32 points of damage.
I gotta
Um,
heal as well. So
you got to heal
Now,
as well. So,
yeah.
who I guess the GOP was hired
Mhm.
to map.
mhm.
Yeah.
You
Who
were
hired
hired
us?
to map. Okay. I'm not
Yep, he
sure.
was hired by the mayor
The
to map.
mayor. Okay. Well, I don't know. Just give him the map you got.
Right. Well, I think we have to go like multiple levels and stuff, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe they'll give us some payment for what we've got so far.
Oh, I don't know. That's I didn't. I was just going along with the party. I have not been
Hmm.
hired to do such things.
Fair enough. Well, okay. How long is it going to take for me to regain? Let's see. How much health have I lost? So, 36 points of damage.
So each rest cycle is 8 points. You have 2 things of downtime. So if you rest during downtime, well, let's see, what downtime is 4 hours. So you could heal for 8 points. If she casts a regeneration on you, you would heal for 16 points. Um, so both of you in 2 days could heal 32 points of HP, which shouldn't be a big deal.
Okay.
Come here,
Cool.
Pam.
So basically, like on day one, she casts regeneration on herself and you. You both rest for 2 downtimes, which is 16 points of healing. And then the next day, she casts regeneration on both of you. And then by the third day, you're all ready to go.
I have
Dragon.
I have a cupcake
Mhm.
testing party at the green green lizard,
Mm.
All right.
green salamander.
Yeah, at the green salamander, also dragon, all of your wives show up because they are pregnant hungry and really want to try all these cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Fair enough.
So, um, and it seems like at least roll a d10 for me, dragon.
Didn't you say 60 kids he's gonna have?
I think it
He's
was
gonna have
2,000.
no, it's 60. At least 9 of your daughters are there. Your wives are going to propose. They are named Cupcake.
hmm Blueberry cupcake, strawberry cupcake, huckleberry cupcake,
Apple
boysenberry,
cup,
I know. Wait,
yeah,
wait, nine of my. Did you say nine of my daughters?
banana cup.
and banana
Yes, because you're going
cupcake.
to have
Oh,
60 kids.
oh
So
no, no,
if
no! You know what's better, lady? Banana chip cupcake.
A
mm,
what?
They said I
Banana
was going to
chip.
have 91 kids.
no, 60 kids.
Cherry cupcake.
Huh, that was 91 because of people spending luck and fate.
It's helps you out a lot. We just got 9 names down, man. That saves you time. Only
Yep.
51 to go.
Pineapple,
Oh yeah,
Pineapple.
I forgot. Yeah,
pineapple.
91. So yeah, 9 out of 91 children will be named Cupcake.
The
The power.
various
So
flavors.
anywho, so while that is all happening,
Chocolate cupcake.
you can turn in the map that you have to the mayor if you want.
Yeah. Well, I'll make a copy since it'd be good for us to have our own. So I'll make a
He's like,
copy for.
well, this is fantastic. I didn't realize that there were, so many other people, living down there. Surprised the Titans are still fighting.
Indeed. Anyways, so about the matter of payment.
Yes. Yes. You shall be paid in the same traditional sense that everyone else that serves Galbopolis will be paid. You pay on the normal scale. So, normal money scale, roll a d20 for me,
Okay.
GOP. You are
19.
given a bag with 19 gems, each gem worth 10 gold.
Okay.
You are good, sir, for your trouble.
Thank you. So I have 24 gems in total. And I'll probably dump those. Do I get equal price for them when I sell them? Or is it
Since they are, Galbopolin gems, yes, you will.
okay. So that's 240 gold. See if there's anything else. Okay. Everybody gets 60 gold. That's yeah. Oh, the mimic teeth I picked up. Oh, also you guys might want to go have those magic items checked.
Yeah, but I don't know how much that costs. I have 2 amulets that need to be identified.
Amulets.
Amulets.
I prefer them being called amulets.
Fair enough. I
And
am
a
out.
bow.
I am outvoted.
Okay, so these particular, you'd have to go to a church to get these looked at.
And the sacrificial dagger?
Also a church. Well, which church, you're not sure.
Well, I mean, we have a connection at a particular temple.
Okay,
We could start
so,
there.
all right, so you take it to the Temple of Jure. Uh, are you going to show a priest or a priestess?
And are you out of your big clunky thing?
Oh,
Suit.
okay. I'm the one who's actually showing it because I wasn't the one who's holding onto the items. We should probably have our resident cleric be the one to
Charm.
show. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
Okay. You say
Alright.
so.
Make a charisma roll, Dragon.
I have horrible charisma, so I'm not good at those rolls anyways.
Define horrible charisma.
I have an 8. So I
Damn,
get
you're
low.
unlikable. And you're
Mhm.
punchable.
Well,
Very.
listen to his voice.
Right. I made a character specifically because I had 8 charisma.
Well, speaking of 8,
Yeah. Oh.
You sound a little bit
well,
like a slug.
Oh.
the priestess doesn't know much about the amulet. She apologizes. Goes back to
I would
work.
have to just ask a man.
Yep, ask the priest.
Well, that's even worse.
He looks at it and, it's like,
Shrugs.
it's like, brother, I'm busy. Like, come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll, if you leave it here, I'll take a look at it for you, and I'll get you some information. Okay?
Okay, the daggers as well. Was that all part of the same thing?
Yeah. The people who work at the temple are not necessarily very happy with Dragon because they have to potentially they're going to lose 9 of their acolytes that are going to birth 91 children amongst all of them.
They're about to get busy.
Yeah, and they really don't want to have to, Sunday school is one thing, but a Sunday school with, 91 kitten folk they're just like, they're giving you the stink eye. When they see you, you get the stink eye.
Can you imagine how many he would have
Well,
had
I
Lady
can.
used one of hers,
Yeah.
one of her bucks?
I can give myself the 20 charisma and go find out too.
Okay, so you cast the spell to give yourself the 20 charisma, and you go to one of the churches. You go to the church of, Sizzle's, Sizzle's boy toy.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the
That guy.
the old priest is there. Make your charisma roll, please.
You know, GP, when I was a kid, I remember one of the older guys at the church.
What's a plus
Mhm.
20?
He married
That's a
It's
5.
he married an
plus 5.
Indian feather, not dot, and I remember her getting stink eye a lot.
Oh,
You know,
It's a what?
Protestants.
Plus 5.
yeah.
There's no other pluses, is there?
You would
Probably
get
not.
Your
your
proficiency.
16.
17 because your
Okay. Seven.
proficiency bonus
All right.
is 17 enough.
So, what do you want to know about the dagger or the amulets? Because both of the amulets are locks, and the dagger is the key. The dagger somehow fits into each one of the amulets, um, and whenever you insert the dagger, something happens. He's not exactly sure, but you have to insert the dagger into the amulet for it to open.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, gonna insert a key, I guess.
oh
Well,
yeah,
you have to
there we
figure
go.
out how it opens. So make your intelligence roll to figure out this puzzle. And which one are you fiddling with, the elf or the goblin?
Goblin.
Okay.
3. No.
You got no idea. But you can try again if you'd like.
Go for the elf.
Try the elf this time then.
Okay.
Throw it, lady. Throw it. Is 12 enough?
Probably
She
not.
figures out how to get to move the amulet in such a way that part of the opening reveals itself, but not enough to slip the dagger in. She's on the right track.
There's someone here smarter than me. Why aren't they doing this?
I can, I can, I can
I'm
make
on
my
the other
attempt.
side of town, and I don't want to
Mhm.
blow up. I'm
That's
making
true.
cupcakes.
He is. Okay. Um. Well, I'll do. Can I attempt it? I'm gonna attempt
Sure.
the. Since it's already partially opened, I'll attempt the elf.
Okay.
So, can I do
And
add
then
my
we'll
clockwork
go to
to my roll?
Sure.
Okay. So that
Oh,
is
it's definitely a clockwork thing.
2 plus 3 plus 1, so plus 6.
Ooh.
Wait, it's a different day. It's a different day. I'm gonna use an advantage.
No.
That
16 is not enough.
fair enough.
But you do find all the places the dagger does not go.
Okay,
in my
The
does that
bag,
make?
dagger
for example.
you well, you were testing out if like the hilt or the maybe the handle needs to go in instead of just the blade. But you figure out that yes, it's the blade that has to be inserted.
Cool. All right. So can
Have
I
it in the
attempt?
back, Brian.
Will
Okay.
this impact my next roll? My knowledge of this?
Not if you roll a 1.
Oh,
It's,
okay. But if I don't roll a 1, all right. I'll try again. I
okay.
guess. Let's. 18.
18, you do figure out how the dagger slips in. Are you going to insert the dagger?
Yes.
All right. As you insert the dagger,
GOP go boom.
the amulet begins to bleed.
Oh.
It reveals the image. GOP,
Hmm.
make an intelligence roll.
Okay. Just straight intelligence.
Yep.
All right. 19.
Excellent. So you basically take this and you stab it in there, and in the amulet, uh, the dagger does a complete circle around the amulet and drops through it. The amulet expands, and as it expands, the elf that was in the center is very much sacrificed,
Oh.
and the as the amulet expands, the blood and seems to be severed heart of something drops into two halves and burns up in a ritualistic fashion. As the sacrifice is made, the amulet glows, and you hear basically a.
GOP
Um,
go boom.
was that supposed to happen? I just hear a
GOP,
sound. I
pick,
don't see.
pick,
Oh,
pick a god.
pick a god. Okay. Well,
Prom.
since I was going to go with this route anyways, let me pull it up real quick. Where was it? It was under study
Aramex,
religion.
Gold,
No, it's
Rolong,
Oldavar.
Mithax.
Oldavar.
Oldavar. All right, you have used the sacrificial. An elf somewhere has died. You
Oh
have killed
no,
Yeah.
them
it
and
was me.
sacrificed. Sure. All right, make a new character. You have been killed. The
No,
last.
that's
Ah,
statistically speaking, it's some random elf in the
Well,
world. Like,
I was gonna have it be the last elf that you had met, but that would mean that Chester would just die whenever you killed him with this
Hmm.
amulet, and
Hmm. Hmm.
that's no fun. Though it would
yeah,
be hilarious.
that would be.
So I have a different elf in mind, but they are very dead as you have killed them, and you have made a sacrifice to Oldavar. So you are able to ask something of the deity in exchange for this sacrifice, this god amulet.
Oh, okay. Do I have to do it right now, or do I
Yes,
just? Oh, okay.
the
Um,
god is waiting.
can I ask the god? Is it a question I give the god, or is it like I can ask for something?
Make an intelligence roll. Figure
Okay.
this out.
All right. So, am I just straight intelligence, or can I add my
Intelligence
religion
plus
to that?
proficiency. You can add religion if you have any knowledge of it.
I do. So I have one in study religion, so that'd be a +6.
don't do
I'm
that.
gonna spend my other advantage for the day.
Ah.
That's my last advantage for the day. Cool.
Okay, so with a
That's a
16, you know
16.
that whenever people make offerings to gods, they want something from them. So this is asking for something from the deity in exchange for the life of this elf that you killed.
Oh, okay, cool.
That was
The
my
value of
cousin,
which
man.
you rolled a 19, so this was a particularly powerful elf.
Oh man. All right. Cool. Well then, I will take. Oh, I can ask literally anything.
If you get it or not is depending. You can
Okay,
ask. You can
fair
ask a god
enough.
for whatever. The god could just be like, piss off," and then smites you.
Okay. Can I ask him for an additional proficiency bonus?
The deity, base Oldavar is a deity of time, and time is a cruel, uncaring passage, but also does absorb the empathies and joys of those that travel through it. Like an ocean, it can be warm or cold, depending, rough
Well,
or fair. And thus, Oldavar tells you that in time you will have a +2, and he will make sure you live until that point. GOP,
mhm.
um, how many fate and luck do you have?
I have one luck and two fate right now.
All right, so you will spend a fate now,
Okay.
and your character will live till level 10. So you will not be killed. Oldavar will protect you until level 10.
Ooh, that's really useful.
Well, you know what that means. You need to stop adventuring right now.
Right? I'm immortal.
You will slowly get stronger until you reach level 10.
He's gonna make it happen. There's no
Yeah, it's
avoiding
gonna happen. There's a set point.
it.
He's the Lord of Time, and he is
Yep.
not going to waste
He
it
got
on you.
all the time he wants.
Well, that's not exactly what I asked for, but that's still really good. That's even better than what I wanted, so I'll take it. Hell
Yep,
yeah.
he will make sure you eventually reach +2. You may die immediately after you get +2, but you'll make it there. 100%.
And then
The
we'll
Cool.
deity
resurrect
of
him.
time will make sure of it. So, who wants to kill a goblin and ask for something?
Just whisper
Okay.
Kesha into it.
Oh, well,
Hi,
hang
killer.
on. This
Stab me.
may be someone we know here in Galtopolis.
Gobopolis.
Galtopolis, whatever. You know,
Zoom tight.
could be anybody except orcs, of course.
Yes.
It
Well,
could be an
We don't
orc.
really care.
specifically a goblin.
We don't really care about the goblins, do we?
No,
I mean, I don't
not
know.
at all.
I told you, just whisper into it. Kesha. Maybe all right.
It's up to
Okay.
you. I only did the sacrifice because I didn't know what it was.
Well, he said he's going to do it, so let him do it.
Well, no, Chester's not even here. He was
No,
across
Dragon
town.
said,
No,
not
there.
me.
Dragon.
Oh,
Said that.
dragon.
I'm
Oh,
making
yeah.
Dragon, make
cupcakes, baby.
your
I
intelligence
take
roll.
no
Dragon.
responsibility for the shenanigans.
Yep. I hand him the items, and it's
Exceed
my
and
conscience
Tarkin
is
will
clean
do.
because I didn't know it was going to happen.
You
Booyah.
stick it in there. It rotates. Some random goblin that you know is dead as you've sacrificed them. Their heart is split in two and falls out of the amulet, burns up. Name a deity, dragon. That's not your own.
Okay.
Poppycock.
One of the other gods.
Let me look it up.
While he's looking it up, can I get the bow identified?
Sure. It is a +2 crystal bow of heat storing.
Cool.
So
Is
it's
that
a
plus
special
plus
effect.
2, or just +2 to hit?
It is a +2 bow. So a normal bow is a +2 to hit. So this is a +4 to hit. +4 to hit
Let's
bow,
go with
+2 to damage.
all Deval.
Oldivar again. The god of
He's
time turns his attention to you. What do you want? Also roll a d20 to see how important this goblin was that you killed.
The mayor.
he's gonna
Just
roll
straight
Mayor's
natural 20.
daughter.
He was gonna cure goblin cancer.
Just
Yep.
the
Oh,
straight
no.
D20.
D20 plus proficiency.
11.
I
He's
really wanted
okay.
him to roll a natural 20.
I know that would have been
I really-
hilarious.
I really wanted him to roll a natural 20.
And it would start the Gobpocalypse.
No.
Gobpocalypse. Yeah.
Let's see here. Is there a way Dragon can roll again? Dragon, would you like to roll a luck to get a natural 20?
What? No.
Why?
Why?
So that you get better better results from it.
You didn't give GOP this option.
He spent a fate automatically
Oh, okay.
from the result of
Fine,
his.
I roll luck.
Okay, you don't have to. You can if you want, but no, you don't have to roll again. It's automatically a natural 20 if you use a luck. You don't have to. With an 11, Oldivar will listen for what you ask for, but you get better loot if the higher you roll, like better result.
Okay, I'll just spend the luck then.
All right, you spend the luck. You have sacrificed a very important goblin.
We're so evil now.
You guys are,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a
Chester,
goblin.
Chester,
Yeah.
he has just killed Goblin Ramsey.
Oh my God.
You have sacrificed Goblin
That's
Ramsey.
not that's not lucky.
No, no, no,
It's
no,
not
no,
lucky for him. It's
no,
happened
no.
though. So, what do you want in exchange for the
Goblin
soul of
Ramsey
Goblin
is
Ramsey
dead.
that you just sacrificed
Kill
to the God of
Goblin
Time?
Ramsey.
See, I had an
Dare
excuse
you.
because I didn't know, but you knew and you
I'll
killed
drink.
Goblin Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. Not you. I will. Okay, so this is the public time to drink the potion of deep thought to know what I should ask for.
That's right. All right.
Ah.
So, you drink the potion of deep thought, and now you can ask the GM what you should ask of the God of Time. Well, so
Now, what should I ask him?
Yeah.
okay, so you are speaking to Oldavar. Let's look him up. Oldavar, god of time and the dimensional fabric. It
Oh,
is the will of
God.
Oldavar that allows beings into reality and out of it, for good or ill. Oldavar cares nothing for his followers, only that his tasks are done. So here's the thing. Oldavar is uncaring. You should probably ask him, since he is giving you the time of day. That means that this is a event that was meant to happen, because only events meant to happen are those that he deems of his interest. I would ask him for something in the future to happen the way you want it to happen. GOP asked for him for a +2, and GOP will live until he gets a +2. He will steadily get stronger. He can't just retire and then, never reach there and never die. But, in that way, you could, for example, ask Oldavar, you're a lord of time. Can you speed things up to where my children are all born healthy and happily without any complications? So that all your kids will live. You could ask something like that, and then all your kids would definitely live, and so would your wives. If you ask specifically of the god of time, you could also ask him for experience. You could say, Oldavar, please fill me with the knowledge of time and in memoriam, that which my mind can comprehend, that it does not destroy me. You could also ask Oldavar for knowledge of skills. You are asking the basically the omniscient one. Anything that's happened
Okay,
in
fine.
time.
I will ask for great knowledge.
All right, that's a pretty safe bet. You are gifted with great knowledge. So
Yay.
Oldavar, he nods at you. He accepts the soul of Goblin Ramsey as his chef now, in exchange for great knowledge. Dragon, since it is up to Oldavar, we are going to go. I need you to go to the document, and I need you to go to page 85, Outer Powers, as Oldavar exposes you to the outer powers and the dark knowledge of the universe.
Oh.
Hmm.
And I want you to pick pick two, either mutation, psychokinetics, or let's see here, cardinal helix. So pick from cardinal helix, psychokinetics, or mutation. Pick two of them. So you could pick mutation and cardinal helix. You could pick, psychokinetics
Any
and mutation.
combination of the
Any
two.
combination of the two. And then I will select what micro category under them. So if you pick cardinal helix, I will choose if it is machination, consequation, or world painting, and
Just
so
want you to know
forth.
you ruined the cupcake party. Gordon Ramsay just fell dead on the floor. Everyone's weeping
Indeed.
and gnashing of teeth are taking place.
Oh, you can also pick unland as well.
And none of you know what happened.
Yeah,
No,
no
but
one
you
knows
do.
why he just fell over dead.
but you suspect it's dragon.
And all his wives are there, and they're all upset.
Mm,
I'm gonna have to have a parade in his name.
hmm
Indeed. Someone open a restaurant.
He was taken
I mean,
from us far
technically,
too soon.
we don't really even technically know it was him
Oh, you
that was
know,
killed by
you
us.
know, you
You
know,
know,
you know.
because like
You're
it
well
could have
aware.
literally been any goblin in the whole world.
Mhm.
But a natural 20 goblin? There's only a handful of goblins with that type of power, and the mayor's immortal, so it wouldn't mean anything.
I mean, let's face it, he probably just had clogged arteries.
That's
That
probably
was,
true.
yeah.
Cholesterol.
He was
Mhm.
going to die
Got him.
anyways.
Yeah, that's what got him.
I'll let you decide that and we'll get back to it. So, um, there's been a series of random deaths. This old elf woman in the conclave just fell over dead mysteriously after telling a young man about the death of her grandson.
Oh
And
no.
then Goblin Ramsey fell over dead from a heart attack.
So
Um,
I'm the one who knows both of them. That's just inappropriate.
Yep.
uh,
Okay.
Oh.
Well, since we're in town still, and you
there's
know,
some funerals going on.
yeah, but we don't know why. It's just like, oh, that's weird.
Well,
Um,
Chester does.
well, Chester doesn't know why because we didn't tell him what we did.
Well,
So,
he knows who's dead. You said it as
mhm,
though you don't know why there's a.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. There's just two
yeah,
deaths. They're two old people, so it is what it is. But there's a lot of upset people about
A lot of that going around.
that
A lot of that going around.
Goblin Ramsey.
yep, yeah. I
Make
would
an
I would assume.
intelligence roll, because you are able to do. You're an enchanter. You know about magics that are enchanted to specific people.
Hmm.
Make a roll, Chester.
Okay. I know instinctively it was Kesha.
You do know that these deaths were not natural.
Yes, I know that damn
Fair
Kesha.
enough. hmm
It's unbelievable.
You are blaming Kesha. All right.
Yeah,
So,
I let
with
everybody
that,
know. By the way.
oh, okay. So now everybody's going to be, you're going out to try to find Kesha. She's wanted. Um, but one of the magi approaches you and says that there's been something interesting has been happening. Some of the clerics had come and spoken with him that there was an influx of divine energy recently,
Hmm.
and asks if you know anything about it.
No, I know very little about the divine.
It's some old artifacts have been within the dungeon. It seems like someone may have activated one of them. Hopefully, no one was. But it seems that hmm. Will you say that these deaths were from Kesha? If she activated sacrificial altars, she could have
Yes.
sacrificed both of these people and made requests, answerable requests from the gods.
She is vile and deceitful.
I see.
We should be wary.
All right.
I think she has some mystical, cosmic connection to the mimics.
They
I
kind of
go.
look at each other as like, hmm. Okay, well, we'll look out for her.
I
She's a
give them
wanted criminal,
cupcakes.
anyways. They will thank you for the cupcakes, but are still suspicious.
They should be.
Well, they're
I'd be.
suspicious of that logic. They're like, wait a minute, no. Wait,
I go to sell my goblin or my mimic teeth that I
okay,
Ah,
you go to start
ah,
your
see? Round and round, baby.
make a charisma roll.
hmm which is horrible. But
Round and round.
I do still get a +1 from my proficiency.
Proficiency.
Okay, so
So you
20
have
plus
just
1.
a flat 20.
It'd be a 14.
No, it's a 13 because if you have an 8, that's a -1.
Oh, I thought 8 was just flat. It was anything 7 or less was
Oh, 7, yeah. So 14, they take one look at these mimic teeth. They look back at you. Look back at the mimic teeth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Roll a d10 for me,
okay.
QP.
5.
They'll give you 5 gold for them.
I'll
See?
take it.
Okay, you get 5 gold for the mimic.
And the chitin? What about
Titan?
is it like useful in any way for like crafting, or should I just sell it?
I don't know. Make an intelligence roll. Examine it.
Okay. 20. Am I? Do I get to add anything else to this besides just intelligence?
Nope. Because you have no
Okay.
idea. You've never worked with bug chitin before.
No, fair enough. Okay. So it's a +4. 21. Ooh.
This could be very useful. Not this much of it. You need a lot more, but it could be very useful.
Okay. Do I know any properties of the chitin from that roll?
Yes, you do know that it is waxing and waning. It cannot be enchanted.
Okay, fair enough.
It is resistant to bludgeoning damage.
All right. Cool. Well, I'll hold on to it then.
Sounds good.
Yep, that's
All right.
that's what I'm doing.
All right. So, after that, Chester,
Mm.
you are given a particular missive on the third day of the 4th month, which is this wonderful day. Your wife sets out for a trip with her mother.
Mm-hmm.
This is a trip where she goes out to get some resources,
Mm-hmm.
and she gives you a kiss and says that she will be back in a week, and
Fair
heads
enough.
out with her mother and the entourage to go gather supplies because you need to if you're going to control this type of stuff,
Control what? What are you
control the
talking about?
market. The
Oh, right,
market.
right. She's just doing her business stuff. No problem.
hmm Doing the business stuff. A week passes, and she doesn't come back.
Oh
And
no.
Ruh-roh.
you get a note.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so we had another week of downtime? Okay.
No, this is what was happening as you were resting over the multiple days. Like after the cupcake contest, she left, and then before the week was over, he got a letter.
Okay. So we had a couple days then?
I read the letter.
Let me read the letter. The letter says, I know that you think that I was the one responsible for the death of Goblin Ramsey, and I take exception to that. But I know that you outclass me. Your wife does not. Love, Kesha.
Oh. Oh no. We have a new quest.
Couldn't kill her the first time. What makes you think you can get her this time?
Well,
It's
you never
true.
tried to fight her.
She is going to piss Chester's character off so much. That is her goal.
I suppose that's true. I guess my character will lament his loss and go and live in the Elven Court until he dies.
Well, I mean, she's not dead.
Yeah.
She's just been captured.
If only you had a bunch of party members who would be willing
Yeah, if
to
only you
risk
had a
their
bunch of
lives.
party members to go save her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Darndest things.
A quest. We have a new
A
quest
mighty quest to
to go
save
save.
the maiden.
Yes. Oh, she's.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, I agree.
You are a
That's
you are
definitely
a
a me
cleric.
problem. I agree.
You are a cleric. You should go help her. Besides, your wives would hate you very much if you didn't bring the cupcake lady back.
Mhm.
The cupcake lady.
I mean, women love pastries, man, especially when they're
They
pregnant.
do.
That is true.
That freaking they're lying, woman. They should be eating meat, not freaking carbohydrates.
You
The
tell them.
cupcake.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gonna say it to their faces?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there?
Don't
go
say
ahead.
that to the GM.
I mean,
Nope,
you can
you
tell
gotta
me
say
all
it.
you want.
They
Yep.
go on strike and you get no sex.
They're gonna. You know what
Oh.
you're gonna. You know what they're gonna say
I
to
leave
you?
you
Right?
with
They're
all
gonna
the
be like,
kids.
That's
They're
going to be
all
kind of.
pregnant.
I don't know how long that'll
point to their
last.
bellies and say, "You did this to us."
Yeah, well, actually,
Go
You
save
know
the
male
pastry
cats
lady.
do
That-
eat other male kittens, right?
you guys don't understand the patterns. That happens when they're having the baby. Whilst they're getting up to that point, they become very horny. I don't know. You guys aren't
Mhm.
married.
Nope, not married.
Anyways.
So they'll go
Anyways.
somewhere else to get laid?
Oh, now you're just being
Oh.
mean. Now you're just being mean.
That's a
That
good
was-
idea. Let me make
that
a
was-
roll.
That's just
Oh
mean.
boy. I will help you.
Or they all may become lesbians.
Oh,
Let's
no,
see.
no. You're
No,
just
that
being
doesn't
mean
do
now,
it.
lady.
Now we're going into some territory here.
One.
with that.
Okay, so 3 of them are faithful.
That's just mean.
1, 2, 3,
All right.
4.
So I guess that's it for today, guys.
Yep, that is it for today. We have a wonderful quest. We're stopping a few minutes early. Everybody gets a big whopping 17 points of experience.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, guys. Everyone gets +2, so it's 19. Yep. So alrighty then. We'll see you guys next time. And do keep in mind this week, I do believe we're doing Howard, of course, the Conan guy, on Drone Recorded Ultimate Edition. And we'll see you guys next week. Later, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.
It was fun.
Bye.